I check right now. Bro, ain't nothing on D Space.
Sure.
Live? No. Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We nah, no, we
Shanks
live.
is
We
Shanks
live.
is the ultimate hockey man.
We live. We're live. Live. So, back to the regular schedule, guys. It's been a while since we've had a stream. I think the last stream we had was a couple of months ago. But hopefully we can get back to a usual schedule that we can definitely come here every week to get you guys some One Piece streams because the community is very active right now. On top of the fact that we're getting some of the most hype stuff that we've had in the story so far. But now the last stream we had was a while, so it's a lot to cover. We're probably not gonna cover everything, so we're just gonna deal with the most recent things that happened in the recent chapter. But the question for today though, Sean, is how'd you rate Shanks, bro? Like anything change for you this
So
chapter?
to me, I see. I is a motto in me between what I want and what the fuck Oda telling me. Oda. Every time we see Shanks, because personally I want Dragon to be the strongest because I was a Dragon fan, and I've been rooting for him from
Yeah,
chapter 100. I'm very invested in Dragon, but every single time, man, every single time we see Shanks, it's just hype, dog. He just building up his resume one after the next thing, after the next thing, after the next thing. Before going into this chapter, we all had kid knocking on the door of like the top tiers. He wasn't there yet. He's still raw,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But with some polishing, we did thought he could be like he could at least stand his ground against any top tier.
Top tier,
And for
exactly.
Shanks to, demolish that dude, that really changed my perspective on Shanks. And on top of that, you even have to look at this too. Throughout history in One Piece, um, everybody a consensus between the One Piece fans is Goldie Roger is the strongest character
Yeah.
in One Piece, right?
Hmm?
So if we look at and we know Oda big on parallels and stuff like that. If Sabo using Dragon Claw, you could obviously say, okay, Dragon is a monster at this real soaking stuff. So you having Shanks using the exact same
Same
attacks as
attack.
Roger.
Facts.
It's true structured like Roger Crew, bro. You understand
Yeah.
where is one ship and couple ships he helping. He have Roger personality in a sense too. Like what else you need? Like I
Nah.
understand the denial and stuff like this. Personally, I don't want I Loki. I hating on Shanks right now.
Yeah,
But
because
what I feel like you gotta be in delusion and you gotta be disgusting to try to
downplay.
underplay what this
Yeah.
dude doing.
hundred
You
percent.
understand this, man? And then Oda, let me show you something. Like with characters like with Kaido and Big Mom, Oda always leave like a gray area because you know how he is. Uh in a 1v1 or he lost 7 times, but we didn't know how he lost. Look at how Shanks break down Kid this chapter. Oh, he's full strength. Like that's basically
Hundred
Oda
percent.
telling
Yes.
you. You understand? In no gray area. He
It's
don't
no
want
gray
a
area.
bunch of
Yep.
toxic shit in the community. He want y'all to really feel what he trying to do. You understand? And
Yeah.
Shanks is the only character. Shanks and Zoro is the only character where we don't get no gray area. It's full deep throat action with Shanks, bro. This dude on his knees. I believe personally, Shanks is older in the manga. That's how I would draw myself. One shot and 3 billion berry bounties. And stuff. Shanks is older, bro.
Nah, but
Real talk.
this chapter, like, I didn't think it, like, it didn't feel like Oda's writing style. And like, as I was
No,
talking,
bro.
no, I was talking about it in my chapter. I was like, bro, Oda usually keeps things vague, right? But this chapter, it just changed. Like, it was 100% annihilation of Kid.
And the thing is, I don't want to see this nigga again, bro. Kid need to go. Kid need to go to the nearest junkyard or garbage landfill and bury yourself in there. He's absolute trash. And I know is One Piece fans we've come to the conclusion that people trash too early and based off
Yeah,
one L and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But think about how much fans and people was invested in this dude. Think about how Oda built this dude up, bro. Think about we thinking the right now, okay, he already fight Big Mom. He polish up, he should be good to go to at least line a damn hit. You understand?
Nah,
But to lose
facts.
like this disgraceful, bro. I don't care about that character. I do not care about that character, bro.
Well, the thing
And then
is,
you have again Shanks. This looks so pathetic, bro.
nah, but this was crazy because like not only did he take out Kid, he wiped out the whole crew, bro.
But
They
but
got they
but
got.
Pharaoh, let me show you something.
Mm,
Something would being I don't want to hate on Shanks though,
mm.
but something with being confused in these chapters is the attack Shanks used. People thinking that shit wasn't casual
It wasn't
because
casual at
you
all.
have to understand that Shanks hockey fueled by his
Emotions,
emotions. The
exactly.
stronger his emotions is, the stronger the attack can be. So if Shanks in a calm mood and he use a high level attack, that ain't gonna be a max out attack if he ain't angry. You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
that's
So
facts.
that attack what dude put on Kid, that was a high
That was
level
a
attack.
yeah. It's definitely different from what we saw with Roger because like he what initially he saw his crew die, like he saw members
Yeah.
of his fleet getting killed. So at that point he was like, "Yo, I gotta take care of this now," and the intent there was to destroy. Like
Hey,
his
to
intent
me,
was to destroy.
I don't want hate, but to me, that's the equivalent. That attack is the equivalent of the end attack Kaido used on Luffy with the flaming dragon. That's a big attack because
It's
the
like an
dude didn't
ultimate
want.
attack. It could
That's
be.
he started with the ultimate shit. You understand? Maybe
Yeah,
if Kid wasn't, he didn't get deadly intent for Kid. He would have time to play around with Kid,
play around.
and we could
Yeah.
have seen Scrapple. But that was his finisher, bro.
It's because Kid came in with that energy, bro. Kid came in with the intent to kill, and like Shanks was like, "Okay, I'm gonna show you the same energy," and that's what
Real
exactly
talk.
happened, bro. And again, it's not
Real talk.
even. It's crazy that Kid got defeated that quickly, as well as Killer, because the attack was so crazy, bro. That Killer he tried to jump in and he got waxed, bro. And the
But this the
Conquerors,
thing I don't. This the thing. This is why I call Oda a shine stick rider though. And hear me, yo. You had Zoro stopping Big Mom and Kaido shit briefly for a
mm,
second. You understand?
yeah,
But this
yeah,
one Shanks. You understand?
yeah,
Oh my God. We can't take it. This is too much. You understand? This
yeah,
this this almost to me. If someone told me the spoilers, I would say this fan fiction. No way.
yeah.
No way. That's why I
Now,
have come dicks. Huh?
Now to
That
to to be on Kid's side a little bit, the Kid wasn't ready for that attack. Like he got blitz. Is
to
one thing I
man.
will
But
say.
no. But at the end of the day, this dude come from 10
Ten,
miles away,
yeah,
10
that's the
seconds
thing.
out.
That's the thing.
You
But
understand? So if Kid can't detect a dude coming from that far, then he's still us. Either way we put it.
or
You
are
you
we underestimating Shanks' speed? Because this dude, what I don't know, bro. Like it
but
was it was
I
crazy.
worried about what Oda doing though. Oda writing himself into a corner where when Shanks lose, it can be funny because you already tell us this man to see 10 seconds into the future,
Yeah.
right? Same way he made Kaido so indestructible. So we was dissatisfied with the ending because we thinking, oh, this little punch from the sky can do this dude who been trying to kill himself for years.
Yeah.
You understand? So Oda writing himself in the corner with Shanks with this future sight at least.
And like so, and it also goes to like power scaling too, because now we looking at Big Mom and Kaido like trash now, because of like this chapter. But that's like the obvious like right away, like if you surface level,
To
kind of
me, I
thinking.
don't look at them. I don't look at them like trash because I view this attack as a high level
It
attack.
is a high
Big
level
Mom and
attack.
Kaido them didn't start the fight out in hybrid. Oda had to
Yeah,
build
gotta
up
build
and
them up.
and
Yeah, yeah.
and stuff like that. Shanks started out in rage.
Not facts. And
So
like,
you can't you the devil in the details regarding with them stuff. But I know a lot of people can show Big Mom and Kaido underneath the bus, and I get it too. But in they fall is Oda, bro.
something I will say is like we know that the Yonkos have individual unique strengths, right? So like Kaido and Big Mom, they're the most durable. Endurance is crazy. They got regen, all of that stuff.
Mhm.
Shanks is not obviously as durable as these guys,
But
but he kind
I
of
think
he kind of
I
like
think in
he kind of
oh, go.
balances out with like insane attack potential. So like
God damn.
him having that attack, him having the highest AP like attack potential amongst the Yonko is no surprise to me.
This is obvious that it was gonna be this
Oh
way. The man's a
Hey, what's up,
swordsman.
you dub?
oh
That's good,
man.
y'all.
The hockey yo! The hockey yo!
First of all, I if anybody was shocked by this, I don't understand why. Like I read the chapter, I kind of was not really spoiled, but everybody was kind of talking how kid got done dirty. But
Mm.
it's very simple in my perspective. This is exactly what I expected out of Shanks. I'm not gonna lie. Because Kaido is the beast. He's endurance. I still say Big Mom at this point has the greatest durability of the Yonko
Mm.
for a lot of reasons. But Kaido has the stamina more than every other person on the planet. Shanks is the whatever I always said is the most powerful character. We'll see about Emu, but presently Shanks is the most powerful. This is no surprise. He's he's a swordsman, so
Mm.
we know how Oda treats swordsmen. That's obvious. Um, Teach, he's the most versatile. That's it is what it is. So
No,
everybody
I
balances
don't put
out.
Teach as the most versatile. The way to describe Blockbed is the most hot to me.
Well, that's versatility.
You think
That's vers.
so?
Yeah, he's the most versatile because the Yami Yami no Mi. Think about it, he can possibly awaken two, if
No,
not three
no,
devil
but
fruits.
no, but no, but to me, the most versatile Yonko is Big Mom. Because the
Yeah,
amount of
yeah,
For
yeah.
options she
now.
can
I say
do.
Big Mom
For
and
now.
Big Mom and yeah, Big Mom probably because of the devil fruit and what she can do. She can basically do
But
anything.
but but I changed my mind on Teach description. Teach to me is the most destructive of all them, bro. Because
Yeah.
this nigga could swallow a town with the Yami Yami. He could
Mm.
destroy a town with the Girl. So he way more destructive than them casually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Well, the reason I'm going most versatile, and I know what Lin Lin does, Teach, Oda hasn't really shown us Jack would teach. That's a fact.
Nah, hundred
Everybody
percent.
always doesn't look ahead of time. I told y'all for a decade what
Hey
Shanks was going to
Pharaoh,
bring to the table.
one
It's
second.
nothing.
Anima, you
Okay.
let Anima know, bro.
Yeah. I sent a link in the. I told them in chat.
Yeah,
A
all right.
GC.
Yeah, go on though.
Nah, you can keep going. I wonder.
Yeah. Shank. This is no shocker. Folks called you call you a fanboy or whatever when you're just talking logic. It's like this was to be expected. I thought Kid would put up a fight, but Kid made the one mistake that many have pointed out. Kid, Kid did. We know what Roger, Luffy, and Shanks are about. You mess with their folks. Well, you get done in. Shanks is for future sight. We know what that why is this a shock? He's a swordsman.
100%.
Zoro, Mihawk, uh, you know, Roger, Rayleigh, all of them should have, I'm not gonna say exactly, but they should have relatively this amount of time. People kept hyping on Katakuri, and I'm like, bro, that's just that's the beginning.
Mm. Mm.
Luffy's gonna get to somewhat like this. Sanji's probably gonna get up there. Usopp, Yasop, like Ben Beckman and you know what the craziest is? Not just trusting in the captain. Yo, that means Ben Beckman, Lucky Root, and Yasop are going to be absolutely nasty because they
You
weren't
gotta look
shocked.
at wonder. That's almost common sense because you gotta look at the way Shanks crew structured. The dude got the weakest fleet, so it'll basically tell you more balance up top because he
Yeah,
have to be.
his crew is so
Exactly.
crazy because like it balances out. Because if he had a crazy fleet on top of the crew being crazy on top of that, nah, that's
And I guess
OD.
I knew he had the weakest
this
fleet.
why
Besides
this
maybe
why
Teach.
the other Yonkos could compete with Shanks
Yeah.
because
So
they
basically, what Oda is saying is that this man is his crew, like those 9 how many commanders? I forget. His commanders and him are like a literal force by themselves.
Just
that's
like
why
Luffy.
that's why the ship called the Red Force.
The Red Force. Nah, fact, nah.
Mhm.
Shanks is this chapter was absolutely nuts. And this is the first time Oda has actually resolved something while we're in like a separate arc, like while we're
Man,
dealing with the Straw Hats.
I think in Pharaoh, you
Bro.
gotta remember too, just a
Yeah.
couple chapters ago, but 50 chapters ago, the dude had Green Bull twerking. What else
Hmm.
y'all want?
Nah,
You understand?
he's the
What
ultimate
else?
hype man. Shanks is the ultimate hype man, bro.
What else you want?
And he's
in terms of
delivering.
determining who's the strongest character in One Piece.
It
else?
is certified Shanks is top 1, top 2, top 3. Like you
What
can't
else
put him any
would-
lower than that at this point.
What
Like
else he could do? I
Is-
understand, bro.
he's
Dragon have to do something, bro, because these streets
Dragon will.
talking.
the
These streets
competition.
talking, bro.
the competition to put an individual over Shanks right now is high. Is really high.
But
You
but
have to.
Boy,
guys,
You have to do
boy,
but
I
guys,
something.
it
don't.
was
I
always
see.
like
See,
this.
I don't even
Nah,
know how you could
we
even.
agree.
I,
UW.
I don't even know how a dude like Dragon could top these feats because I ain't looking at the resume. You got an Admiral scared. Then you got another dude on the verge of top tier. You wipe him out. You wipe out his crew like nothing. How do you compete with that resume?
I
That's a
can I
Hall of
can
Fame.
I
That's
can
a
tell you
first
how you can
ballot Hall of
compete.
Fame resume.
I can tell you how you can compete. You
Well,
This
know,
dude making
it's
Mihawk look
really
bad.
it really doesn't. Okay, so this is one again. It's overreaction Saturdays, overreaction
yeah,
Sundays,
we're gonna.
overreaction
You know.
Mondays. If you watch football, you know what I
Bro,
mean.
Yeah.
this dude making Mihawk look terrible.
No,
Wait, Mihawk?
guys,
No.
don't be
You
Eagles
can't shade.
fans.
You can't shade Mihawk right now, bro. You can't.
This
Don't
dude
be
look
Eagles fans, okay? Don't be Eagles fans. Stop with the
Oh,
overreactions,
the
all right,
only thing Mio got going for him is he's Zoro and game. Bro, but
bro,
Shanks
But
making him look horrible though.
no, but
guys.
like you got to think about like what was said in the. Well, it's granted it is a Viver card or whatever, but in the Viver guard, I think it was data books or I forget which one. But it stated that Shanks, Mihawk is looking for a sword master that is stronger than Shanks. That is what is said about this man, bro.
Well,
Bro,
guys,
hey, Pharaoh, let me show you something. Oda ain't using no Vivre cards with Shanks. The dude going straight to it,
No.
no gray area.
No, I disagree with that because Sean, in the I don't know if you've seen film Red. It's out on like you can watch it anywhere at this point, but it revealed canon elements about Shanks. Like Shanks is from like a family that like a notable
No, but I
family
mean, I mean, when it pertains to strength,
strength.
this dude
Yeah,
ain't leaving
I
nothing
agree.
up to assumption.
It's a bit vague, but you know you know if it's if Oda is saying it, you know there must be some truth to it. But I do agree though. We got to say it in canon first. So you know we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. And again, this is proving that we're in the end game because yes, we knew Kid was gonna lose, but was it gonna be this? You know, I thought Oda was because Oda was building up these supernovas like, oh, they're finally here, 3 billion berry bounties. Even though it's a bit inflated, 3 billion berry bounties. They're awakened. They're moving up the ladder, and then we see them encounter Yonkos as they were moving through the new world. Blackbeard encounters Law, and he does fairly good against him, and so we were sort of expecting the same for Blackbeard to some degree, even though Kid was gonna lose, but it's a different game. It was different. There's levels, bro. There's levels, and Sean, talking about Law quickly here, I think next chapter we're gonna see Law versus Blackbeard, or we're gonna see the follow up to that, and I think the theory about like him having multiple hearts, like you were talking about, we're gonna see like a glimpse of that because again, what Law is the perfect character, right? He's a doctor. He can see through people's bodies. He can do all these doctor-like abilities, and it's like the perfect character to expose Blackbeard with like the multiple hearts theory.
It don't get more perfect than
It doesn't get
Blackbeard.
any more perfect than that. And so
It don't.
I think moving forward, we are most likely gonna see like Law do something to Blackbeard, and it's like maybe he takes out one of his hearts or something.
No,
But like,
maybe he goes to stab one of his heart, and
yeah,
he like feels like he nothing done. Like
yeah, it doesn't work. It's like this dude's not passing out. And so like right now the end game is looking crazy, especially with Oda taking this crazy turn. Even though we saw it coming, it's still a crazy turn for expectations. But nah, Shanks is OD. Let's see what chat's
yeah,
saying.
bro.
Uh
Trust me. Even with regarding Blackbeard, I like Blackbeard don't scare me, bro. No more.
well,
Like
the
I
thing
mean, I
is,
scared when
yeah,
I see. I mean, power wise, Blackbeard don't really scare me, bro. Because I even feel like Luffy
Luffy could give
could
him a
deal
good
with
fight.
Blackbeard.
Yeah,
He could deal with him, not like beat him or nothing. But Blackbeard ain't just coming down
yeah,
and
and
acing
wrecking shit.
Luffy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a high diff fight, I think, at this point.
You understand? So even with Blackbeard, I don't. Shanks just got me flustered, bro.
I think we need to see more with Blackbeard, and we are going to see more, and that's why Oda is kind of involving him in all these different
I don't
plot
think
lines.
Blackbeard could compete with that dude though,
With
because
Shanks,
no, he can't.
nah,
He
right
can't.
now I don't
He
think so.
he
guys,
can't, bro. He can. That stuff, them dirty Ric Flair tactics Blackbeard is used, that only can make Shanks mad. And his hockey can be stupid in that fight. You
But
understand?
guys,
Yeah, because
And
there's that anger that he has towards Blackbeard, and that's gonna be
bro,
intensified.
the
but,
Yami Yami
but
don't even
guys,
work against Shanks. That's for one. You
guys,
understand?
guys,
So
But
that
guys.
means he just left for the
but
girl
Sean,
against Shanks.
you
guys.
forget what you'd allow you go in a bit. But Sean, you forget one thing though. There's something that we don't know that Shanks is so weary about, and I think that's going to be the tiebreaker, because from what we know right now, yes, the Guru and Yami Yami might not be enough, but there's something more that Blackbeard has that we're unaware of, and that's something that scares Shanks, and he doesn't want Blackbeard to grow any further than that. So I think
That's what he went with
whatever
the
secret
straightforward.
power he got is gonna be the game changer. We don't know what
That's
it
what he
is
went
yet,
with.
but it's coming. But go ahead, Yuda.
Yeah. First of all, once again, I say, guys, temper the overreactions. We know Teach, obviously, I've always said Shanks above, but Teach is going to be nasty. I think
Hmm.
Teach's hockey game is mad underrated. I don't know why people fall for the Okadoke. They do this every time. It's every time. He's a Yonko for a reason. He's got all three types of hockey, guaranteed. Not only
Bro,
that, he has
if Blackbeard of hockey, it's
he
basic
does.
level of hockey because you have to
No,
look at the
that's
character. You
nonsense.
no
That's
no
nonsense.
you have to look at Blackbeard character, bro. Is a
I
reason
am.
why he getting these devil fruits. He trying to
John,
shortcut
John,
needing
there is no
willpower to
shortcutting.
overcome anything.
Sean,
Blackbeard don't what?
there's no shortcutting. People are misunderstanding the game. Everybody thinks, okay, they are pirates, first and foremost. I think people misunderstand what a pirate is. People talk about the greed. Like I was watching Power Vision and Joy Boy, they did a live stream. They were talking about greed, ambition, and things, right? And these are pirates, okay? Teach is everybody's like, oh, he's such a pirate. Yeah, he is. He's one of the all-time greats, meaning that his willpower, his hockey has to be immense to deal with two devil fruits. He's chasing things. He's patient. Teach is a multi-layered. He might have because y'all were saying what he may have besides a possible third devil fruit. If he doesn't have that, then it's
Hmm.
very simple. People forget about Hakuba. People forget about Captain Kuro. Do you know what I'm referring to? With
Alternate personalities.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
John, you for the longest time said, he had maybe multiple personalities. This dude might come out to be on some demon time. A demon might come out,
Nah,
literally.
that's facts. That's
And,
facts.
and it's this kind of thing. What if this dude literally does have DID, dissociative identity disorder? He's got multiple personality disorder, and he's got like
Okay,
literally three different personalities.
I looking at Blackbeard personality, bro. Blackbeard is the type of dude where he don't take a fight unless he have at least 90% certainty of victory,
I
bro.
disagree. I
That's
disagree.
the truth. That's the
I
truth,
Well,
bro.
definitely disagree.
He have to have a clear edge. And in
I
order for
disagree.
you have to think, bro. In order for you gotta look at hockey in general, hockey's willpower. In order for your hockey to be blown, your back have to be put against the wall. You have to be thrown into the fire, bro. That hockey blowman contradicts Blackbeard whole personality. Blackbeard almost
I
like
actually
hardest.
disagree with that interpretation. First of all, that hockey blooms, that's in heated combat, right? We don't know. Here's the funny thing about all these assumptions people have towards hockey. We don't know none of these guys' backstories, really. We don't know Shanks's. We don't know Hawkeye's. I think it's not just combat. I think it's who you are as a person. Otis getting very you know, meta critiques, metaphysical with it. Shanks, people kept saying for the longest, oh, Shanks ain't doing nothing. Shanks, and I always told them, it's Roger to Shanks to Luffy. His
hmm.
desire is to what? What is Shanks' desire? I think it's a matter of desire. What is Teach's desire? What is Linlin's desire? What is Kaido's desire? What are their desires? What is Luffy's desire?
Hmm.
The reason I don't have Sanji as much up with the hockey game is because Sanji has a weak desire. I'm not saying Sanji's weak, but his desire is weak. That's why he's hockey weak. Zoro's got strong desire. Luffy's got strong desire. It's really that simple. Their
Yeah,
willpower.
but desire can also tie to ambition as well. So, and we know,
Yep.
Blackbeard's ambition is to be, well, I guess we don't really know what it is yet, but I guess the Pirate King is like a stepping stone there. But so that is a high ambition. So you have to have a great deal of haki to sort of, to have such a goal. But I guess the thing with like Blackbeard is that he might not necessarily need to tap into the advanced levels that much, because he has, instead of using a Conqueror's Coning attack, he just used the Gura Gura, same effect. He instead of using Armin Haki, he just uses the Black Vortex to nullify all attacks. So he has counteractive measures in which he doesn't necessarily need to use Haki, because he has other things to complement those aspects of combat.
I think there are other levels of hockey that we don't, other divergence. We saw Usopp pull an infrared observation hockey. We ain't never seen anything like that. Everybody thinks it's this streamlined. Sanji, we see his observation hockey. We never seen other people do that. This dude can sense from like miles away a teardrop. What is that?
No, that's true. And it's like, you know what's crazy about it too? It's like it's attuned to the character's sort of personality. So for Sanji, it's women. Like his observation, anytime a woman's in danger, he can, boom, his observation goes crazy. And it's the same for Shanks. Whereas when he's protecting others, his haki is just on another level. And you know what's crazy? That may be why Shanks has like,
you feel like because a lot of people have Gold Roger to this and White Bear to this unreachable standard. You think Shanks is ready to pass Gold Roger? Like even when we talking about Rock Piece of Bear, a lot of people, just because is the aura, the myth around them.
The myth around,
people think these dudes are untouchable, but you'd feel like they get surpassed.
They're all in the same. Yeah,
I think they're relative.
They're all right there.
They're relative.
Right there with Roger and Newgate and Rocks. Luffy gonna be. I've made a video saying that I have Luffy and Zoro gonna be the strongest pirates in history. I can go for story beads as to why this is, and they'll need to be. Zoro's trying to become the sword god. People are misunderstanding that. It means he's going to have to surpass all swordsmen. That includes Goldie Roger, Shanks, Rayleigh, Ryuma, and Mihawk. Newgate is going to become the sword god, and Luffy's going to possibly have to be the most powerful person to have ever existed. This is not me just wanting to gas them. I'm looking at, they're going to. Story. That's why Shanks said they're saplings. You don't just say that. Oda only put Luffy's bounty. He capped Luffy's bounty at 3 bill for a reason. Which I told y'all, the story's not anywhere near done.
And look at it.
Not ready.
And look at it from like an age perspective. Look at how strong these guys are in their early 20s. Zoro is 21. Luffy's 19, and these dudes are out here boxing Yonkos. This is a potential that we have never seen in the story, bro.
All in 2 years, too, mind you.
All in 2 years. Like, it's insane how fast they're growing. This is what Aokiji was saying. Like, yo, you guys are growing way too fast. It's frightening. But in terms of like the old generation and like the top tiers, then is, I guess, why people elevate them is what they like, the legacy behind them. You know, he was the actual pirate king. He was the strongest man. He has the power to destroy the world. Obviously, it's over exaggerated and making it seem like these guys are actually gods. But let's be real. Like the Yonkos, probably extreme diff, fight against the old generation, like Whitebeard and Prime Beard and Roger, all those guys in terms of strength, anyways. So ever since like Kaido mentioned his top 5, like the people that can fight me, we had all those characters that are probably being very relative to each other.
Do y'all believe in the Oden hype? I do not, personally. I don't.
Oden hype?
Never did. Because people said, Oden's in Newgate. I mean, Kaido's top 5. That's
it's strange because I personally had him as the weakest out of those 5, but I don't know. He's probably a very strong character, but
what version of Kaido did he injure? Like
Yeah.
If Odin lived, yeah, I would have Odin up amongst the top dogs. But no, not the Odin we saw. No, no,
Yeah. I can see
no.
how it's a bit off putting. Not gonna lie, having
I
Odin
have
there.
Odin as a top tab.
But he's a top tier. I do agree that Odin is
Yeah,
a
he's
top
a top
tier.
tier, but he's not like I wouldn't be. And people, I know this is going to be a take that it's going to throw people off. I wouldn't be surprised if first commanders, if Sanji, Zoro, them dudes, if they're throwing with Odin presently, I wouldn't be shocked because there's a lot of things people take legends. They're legends, guys. Kaido's gotten significantly more powerful since then. Significantly.
Yeah. I agree. It's a bit weird. Now again, I've always had Odin as like the weakest out of those 5 he mentioned.
Yeah.
But Odin, strong ass dude, man. But I don't know if he lived
Yeah.
up to his potential. He could have been stronger if he, if he
Right.
was still alive. But as of
Let me ask you a
as
question.
he was
though,
back
Pharaoh.
then, yeah.
What you feel? How strong you feel Saturn can be?
Who? Saturn?
Saturn.
Who?
Saturn.
Who?
At least
Garcia.
Admiral.
Oh, Garcia.
I've always felt they were at least Admiral level. And for
there's-
Campo, not Yonko level.
It's so iffy with those guys, but they have to be strong, bro. Because again, the scars, that guy having one of the supreme blades, and him coming to Egghead specifically because he knew that Vegapunk could retaliate. I don't know. They have to have some sort of
but he ain't like he ain't come
by himself.
to the shit by himself. He bring Admiral with him. He bring Kizaru.
Well, the thing
he
is,
bring a bunch of shit.
Underling, bro. That's all right, Sean. You know what the Goros they are? They're Chairman Isaac Natero. That's what they are. I don't know why people need to stop playing. Oda says he loves old man characters. Y'all saw what Newgate did. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
but
let's
you
not
have to
do
keep in
this.
mind that all man characters restricted. It could be so that these dudes were so powerful in the past that even in their restricted state, they still up there with our monsters. But you got to keep in mind that they still restricted. Every old character, bro.
I think, Sean, I think that they are probably slightly just under the admirals because I don't,
a prime Rob Lucci level.
Nah, not prime
Bro,
Rob Lucci.
No, bro. They admirals, if not greater. You don't have weak ass dudes guarding the king or the queen. You just don't. Like, I don't understand this with people.
But keep in mind, nobody know but the king or queen. Ain't like Emo's public knowledge.
It doesn't matter. Some do.
But Sean,
It's just you got to think like Sean. You write if you were a writer, you have to look at this logically, bro. You don't have weak guarding the king. You
Bro,
just don't.
I get it.
we used to
God.
yeah, we used to think that these guys were like the top that needed to be protected, but in reality they were protecting someone else, right? I mean, from a story perspective and what they were showing.
I would like to know that they strong because you can't be respected from these type of dudes, admirals and stuff, and nobody never questioned this Saturn really about that life.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Nobody never questioned that through the street.
Well, the thing is, these guys have probably never fought like in a long time because like everything has been like the admirals have been taking care of everything. But now that the world is increasingly becoming more chaotic, they forced their hands to come out. So we're gonna see how strong these guys are.
If they are relatively old, I'll say relatively old. The last time they might have fought was like 200 years ago. We don't know nothing about that incident, bro.
In order for Oda to hype up Jay Garcia, why not just feed him Zoro?
You think Oda?
Nah, it don't have to be Luffy, bro. It's got to be Luffy. Luffy or Vegapunk.
You gotta have him, Sean. You gotta have him make him. You gotta have Jay Garcia like make fun of like decimate Luffy if you really want to hype up this dude.
Or show the flaws of Gear 5. Simple.
Sean, you were talking about like him wanting to see Nika.
That's why I feel like he's here too. That's a side thing.
Is a possible? Yeah, that's true. Like because like this is they even thought like it was stuff of legends, right? Like when they were talking about like Nika, because it's been such a long time ago, and so like I think he actually wants to see like Luffy close up, like what this ability is truly about, and you never know. They might have ways to deal with it. I mean, they dealt with it 800 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
And this is why Luffy's not using advanced stuff like him and Zoro. Everybody's like, why are they not using advanced stuff? Because that stuff taxes your body,
Yeah,
bro.
it's taxing. Yeah, it's
They
definitely
got to
taxing.
be ready for. I think Luffy and Zoro sense, as well as Rob Lucci. Why they're like, guys, why are they not using these really? Because the Seraphim, I keep trying to tell people, are not that powerful. They're just not, bro. They're babies.
Right now, they're
They
not.
are
But
babies.
yeah, right now they are. They aren't. But in terms of like the
Right.
potential is
Yes.
is where because like Vegapunk called them like these are gonna be the strongest beings in the ocean, and like especially considering the Lunarian DNA and a lot of potential towards that. We haven't even like scratched the surface yet, in terms of what the Seraphims are capable of. But do you think there's like the other other Seraphims, or these are like the only 4 they created?
Oh, I think they got plenty. I'm still
Mm.
waiting for that Kaido, that Gecko Moria, that Doflamingo, that maybe Law. I'm telling you, why would you not? I'm listening.
Yeah,
I'm
why
making
would
an
you
army,
not? That's
bro.
facts. Why would you not? They had Roger's body, right? So
Exactly. I'm getting every ace. I'm getting everybody. Listen, they're gonna have to be a massive. The world government gonna need massive forces, bro. This gonna be a colossal, biggest thing maybe in manga history. This thing gonna be massive.
mm, mm. And Sean, you had this theory saying that Vegapunk might have put Dragon on the #1 authority on the authority chips. Do you think that's gonna happen?
He might have. He might have.
Because
But one
I don't
thing
know.
one thing for certain, one thing for sure, is Monkey D. Dragon showing up to Egghead. I don't
yeah,
care what nobody
yeah,
say.
yeah, I agree. I
I
made a video on
I
that.
I I I
How is he
almost
gonna get
sure.
there? It's gonna take him a minute, bro. How they gonna get there?
Well, I think he's probably gonna come there alone using his ability.
Bro, come on, the dude is the win. Like, come on. It like
Mhm.
that it makes sense.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
like
just want to know how fast he can get there. You know what I mean? Like,
You-
because he's in Kamabaki Kingdom,
yeah,
however you want to say it, and
that's in
that's
the Grand
how
Line,
many
right?
days away? That's a good long ways, bro. It's a good
You
long
gotta keep
ways.
you gotta keep in mind that, bro, sail ships and stuff is used wind to move, bro. Like wind,
Right,
this dude fast, bro. Like extremely fast.
right.
And you and
But he might like first he might have to come by himself.
yeah, by
Yeah,
himself, and
that would be wiser.
you have to
That would be
think
wiser.
about like, and I think Oda might replicate like the like the Roger and Shiki thing where the storms just took out the ships, because we know 100 ships are coming, and that's a lot. And I feel like a moment like that could happen here, where randomly like this surge of wind just takes out these amount of ships out.
But I would like to see a situation where Luffy then back against the wall too. And
Yeah,
and, and
I'm
for that
hope
happen.
I'm hoping they do that, because like the way that they're making it seem like some crazy incident is gonna happen, bro. It's like the Straw Hats are either about to.
And I feel like it'd be cool if Dragon just killed Saturn.
Mm.
It'd be cool because one more is a declaration of war, bro. Because you gotta remember,
Yo, if he kills
I
Saturn,
believe that
bro.
I believe that Kuma about to die, bro. Like
Yeah, Kuma. I
so,
think Kuma isn't gonna die.
and the reason being is I believe Kuma give his soul to the world government. They have his shit. So
He's dead.
because you
Sean.
you remember when they was talking about the weight of a soul, why would you put that in
Mm.
before discussing Kuma? Because he's soulless. He just a shell.
And Sean, remember what I told? We talked about like the robot,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I think is very plausible at this point, because this is what one of my boys told me. He basically said that once Vegapunk took his memories out, at that point his brain is empty. So what is he running off of right now? And so what he said is that they took the memories of the robot and put it
iOS 16.
into Kuma,
Mm-hmm.
and this is why Kuma is climbing the red line just like that robot was. So I don't know where it's heading towards, because we don't know the purpose of that robot and what
You
it was
say
planning to do.
they put the robot memories or soul into Kuma body,
Yes, and that's why it's Kuma is replicating what the robot was trying to
and
do.
that robot wanted to fulfill a mission or something.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah. So I think
That makes sense.
I think
But
it's an
don't
attack. I think it's an attack on Mary Jo. and to incite fear into the world government, and possibly to let somebody escape.
Hmm. Yeah, because like,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't. It's very confusing to see. Like, I don't know where like the Kuma thing is heading towards, but I think at the end of it, there's gonna be like a massive reveal, but I don't know what it is. Like
Well,
Oda's.
Fisher Tiger, also Fisher Tiger 2.0. Oda
Yeah.
loves to do the inversion game, except this time Kuma's gonna sacrifice and be successful. Imagine if all the slaves get out of Mary Jo, bruh. That's gonna cause a world. Oh my god.
That's true. But like I feel like that well it is possible. Like his death being like the him saving those like all the slaves, bro. Bro.
Also, cross skill impel down 2.0.
Oh,
Anybody?
it's happening. It's
They're
happening.
getting everybody. They're getting
They getting
Weevil.
they get yeah, they getting Weevil. Sean, that's how Weevil's coming back because they're gonna get Doflamingo too.
They're gonna get all the level sixers,
all the original warlords.
all the legends.
They're coming.
The cross skill.
Yeah.
The cross skill about to get
Weevil and Crocodile. Think about it, Sean. If Weevil's in Impel Down, he has to get out somehow, right? There's no way Oda is gonna just leave a character that we haven't seen anything about in Impel Down. So he has to get broken out.
Bro, on top of that, Oda ain't gonna leave Doflamingo in the
exactly. Doflamingo is way like his story is just so important to like
their Crocodile with Doflamingo, all the level sixers that are still left, all of them. Yo, it's about the cross guild about to be, because you have to think of the ratcheting up. Who's gonna surpass the red haired pirates? Well, Luffy's crew, Teach trying to do stuff, and the cross guild. The cross guild, like I always said, cross guild it's pretty much the greatest concept I've seen done.
Cross guild is
in fiction. It is mind blowing because it allows for everybody to come under the banner.
It's like a super team.
You gotta fight the super team of super teams. Luffy goes to fight the cross guild, bro. It's gonna have to happen.
Yeah, especially considering that Mihawk is in there. He's the top tier that they need because he can actually take out
I have a question.
Prominent dudes.
I've been thinking, like, we have all these characters doing all this stuff, but look like nobody interested in the ancient weapon. Like, we just
what in Wano?
I would have thought Blackbeard would have been targeting the ancient weapon.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know about him.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people don't know about the one in Wano, like Pluton. Because you have to go through a lot of like secrets to kind of know that it's under Wano. Like, I'm pretty sure. Now, granted,
after Caribou leak it.
Yeah, Caribou, exactly. I was about to mention him.
Someone had an interesting idea on Caribou and who he could leak it to, where it could cause a huge war, and that dude could be Big News Morgans.
True.
Because if one dude, if he leak it to, let's say, Dragon or something, that or Shanks, that only have an impact because only one dude would be going after.
Yeah. Because like he might leak it to. If he leaks it to Morgan, that's gonna be World War II, like World War. Because think about it, Caribou not only has knowledge on like Pluton, but he knows Poseidon. Oda is giving him the knowledge about these ancient weapons.
And then you have to think about it too. We have a Madam Shirley vision of Luffy destroying
Fishman Island. Yeah.
After he leak it, it could be like everybody
trying to. Yep, they're going to Fishman Island. It's going to become like a war zone.
It can be a war zone.
But isn't he on the Blackbeard? The guy who know all the information.
Who? Caribou? Nah, we don't know that. Caribou, no. Yeah. We don't know if he's.
That's a theory. Okay. I confirmed though. Okay. I was just making sure because it seemed like it was confirmed with it.
Talking about
Sir Crocodile. It's likely Sir Crocodile.
Interesting.
Randy Troy and others have said it. This man, Sir Crocodile, has been after the ancient weapons since day one.
Yeah. I think you're right. It's probably gonna tie into because like Oda's just not gonna leave that open ended. I feel like it's gonna correlate to a Crocodile because of like what we've seen in the story. But talking about Blackbeard here for a minute, who do you think is on that ship? Is it
him? Who's on?
Wait, you think Blackbeard's on that ship?
Every one of the heavy. Yes.
bro.
Yes, it would be very much teach. It would be a teach move.
No,
bro.
but
the thing is,
I don't feel like Blackbeard on the ship, but I feel like Katarina playing like Blackbeard on the ship to drum up, to distract people.
The reason why I don't think it's Blackbeard is because Blackbeard is dealing with so many prominent characters right now, Law and Garp. Well, Law and Garp, because if Garp is going to Hachinosu, then again Kuzan could be there as well. So,
okay, guys, I have said it's Hachinosu next. Everybody's just anticipating Elbaf. It's not Elbaf next. It is Luffy versus Teach on Pirate Island. It has to be. Everything's pointed at. You got Kobe, you got Garp. I think Garp's gonna die. That's gonna send Luffy, and knowing that, because Luffy doesn't know about Kobe, he don't know about nothing. I'm just looking at it. I don't know why people have just been overlooking Pirate Island. It's right there. It's right next door.
It's just right next door. It's very close. So it could honestly be Blackbeard, but like I'm thinking about how chaotic this situation is gonna get, bro. Like also like it could also be Kuzan, because like we're seeing all these prominent characters make moves and stuff. We haven't seen, even though we saw a little bit of him on the cover pages, we haven't seen Kuzan really make a move here. So I think it could be Kuzan and maybe the 10th Titanic captain that we haven't seen yet. This is a good time to reveal him.
With Pudding though.
He was, but that was in the cover page, and that was a while ago. Yeah. So the potential of what's coming to Egghead right now: 100 ships, Marines, Kizaru, Jay Garcia, Saturn, Blackbeard pirates, Luffy.
I feel like the charts outnumbered.
Like this is insane, bro. Like
the charts outnumbered.
The thing with Garp too is very interesting, because on one side I feel like Blackbeard could make him fight like his disciple, not necessarily his disciple, but like maybe he's like, yo, Kuzan, go deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I feel like Blackbeard would do to like nasty. And like
Kuzan's killing him.
Now here's what could be interesting though. They could use, because Garp is like, he has a lot of legacy. Like they could use, if they defeat Garp there, they could use him, sell him to Cross Guild. Cross Guild can then, do a negotiation with the world government, impel down, hey, we need Weevil, we need Crocodile. I could see that being a thing. I could legitimately see that being a thing.
Prove loyalty, Kuzan kills him. Garp sacrifices himself for the greater good.
But I feel
Garp's dying.
I feel like if Garp's dying, he has to like, it's gonna be a crazy moment, kind of like Whitebeard, where it's like he's achieved something. And maybe Kobe. He's gonna say Kobe. Yeah, Kobe. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. So.
And the difference is that Kobe lives, Ace died. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And then Kobe gonna want to fight with Luffy, but Luffy gonna have to do what Luffy always does: defeat Teach, because Kobe ain't ready.
Yo, like,
and also Law's already defeated, by the way. I don't know why people thinking this is gonna be a long drawn out fight.
No, I don't
Law
think
and the Heart Pirates are done. Bro. They done.
I think they're
just
done.
Like Kid Pirates.
I think they're done, but I think Law probably exposed some secrets about Blackbeard, given his knowledge as a doctor and him potentially knowing like what like Blackbeard's body's made of.
Who gonna know? Know?
That's the thing. It's gonna be intel in the future to maybe someone to deal with it. Because like Law is the perfect person to be that person to reveal Blackbeard's like a typical body. He's a doctor. He can manipulate your heart. He can do all these personality transplant things. It's like literally the perfect ability to find like a hole in Blackbeard's power.
Who has the perfect counter for that?
Blackbeard.
Ooh, yeah, no. Luffy never goes in knowing anything about his opponents, by the way. So,
it's not necessarily for Luffy to know, but for us as readers.
We ain't gonna know jack.
So,
we ain't gonna know jack.
So I feel like there's a possibility.
Luffy got the perfect corner for every fucking body, because Nika have no
imagination, yeah. But the thing about like, do you guys think it's imagination in general or imagination in the context of rubber?
rubber.
It's creativity. It's not
It's rubber,
imagination.
but I wouldn't rule out imagination in general because I don't understand the sun god part. If that just a metaphor or that
The sun god probably a metaphor because it's like linked to freedom and stuff. Plus, we know
the
Luffy
hope.
has Red Hawk.
Well, some people were saying possibly a new Lunarian had it first. Who knows? Because we don't know. We don't know what the possessor was. We don't know. We don't even know if Joey Boy and Nika were the same person. We don't know
anything about like Joy Boy.
Imagine Shanks used that divine departure on Luffy, and then Luffy just lift up the ground and bounce his ass.
Oh,
off.
he can.
Bro,
Yeah,
imagine
bro,
Luffy
it's gonna
bouncing that
happen.
back at him.
He would.
Luffy can bounce it back
He
at him.
can. He can bounce that attack because it's like the goofy nature
but
of that
You don't
ability.
think Shanks would be able to see?
Yeah, Shanks can see in the future, but like the thing is, Shanks is so much experience, like more of an experienced fighter. Like he can end Luffy really quick.
You know what I would like to see between Shanks and Luffy? Like when Luffy future side get better, I would like to see a scene where these dudes about to fight and they just standing still for like 5 minutes.
Oh, because they're seeing the future and they're not moving. Oh,
they just seeing different outcomes.
That would be fire, bro. That would be fire.
Or one thing people, because y'all know I don't rock with Enel, but that fight with mindless Luffy. What if Luffy gets to the point where his observation hockey, he just is on autopilot so that nobody can read his intention? Bro, that would negate Shanks' observation killing.
Is it?
He can't read it. Can't read it.
Yeah, Shanks does have the.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. This is Luffy, bro. Luffy is going to be so broken by the end of the series. I don't think people are ready, bro.
He will be, but like,
Oden has to put Luffy. Get manjas. Other shonen.
He's such a Luffy cool.
He gotta outdo Naruto. He gotta outdo Ichigo.
Nah, he doesn't necessarily need to outdo those guys. I mean,
he does. This is older, bro. This is older.
He don't have to outdo them. He just have to outdo in his verse.
Yeah.
No. It's a competition between writers. You know how this works, bro. Everybody has to updo the next dude. It's how it works.
To be real, like,
hey, let me ask you a question though. How you feel like? What is the way to hurting Seraphim? Because these dudes just can't be walking around just doing whatever they want to do.
Internal
destruction and Conqueror's infusion. But the thing is, I don't know why.
Yeah, but everybody don't have Conqueror's infusion.
Well, don't know what to tell you.
Then they can't do anything about it, or maybe elemental attacks, because they mentioned that they're still experimenting on lasers. Probably Devil Fruit Awakenings. Lasers apparently may be able to work on them. But it seems like these guys are like Oda is making them to be like invincible for some reason. But
yeah, because you gotta recognize too, because King, they do all type of torture tests on King.
Yeah, they're a torturing dude. Yeah.
But how did the Lunarians? This is gonna go back to how did the Lunarians get taken out? I got a lot of questions with Oda.
It's looking like Emo was involved.
To me, I would aim towards an ancient weapon, bro, because that's the only thing. Like that thing would take out Lucia. That'll wipe them right out.
Yeah.
You think?
It could wipe them out.
It can adapt, bro. I don't know. They can adapt.
But if it's like an instant.
Wait, Wanda, you saw that attack of the Lucia?
Yeah.
Bro, come on, dog.
But guys, we a race of kings, they can fly supposedly. They got wings.
But they could fly. But you see how much area that cover in a matter of seconds?
That's a whole country, bro.
That's a whole country. How fast? You can't get away that fast unless you could see the future in 10 seconds and dash away.
Yeah, because before they called them it was the land of the gods or whatever, right? The Lunarians. And like, yeah, it makes more sense for them to get been wiped out by Emu and maybe that ancient weapon or whatever it was. Shout out to chat. Monkey D family reunion before Garp dies. I don't know if Luffy's gonna meet Garp again. If he's gonna die in Hachinosu. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going
I don't
on.
know.
Yeah, like we don't at
'Cause
this
I
point.
think a lot of these old characters getting moved the way right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think old characters they're gonna wipe them out the game.
Oda could use Garp to hype up future characters, bro. Just like I
I'm,
use
I'm
Black
waiting for the
White Bear.
Rayleigh. I'm waiting for the Rayleigh final moments, bro. I'm waiting for him, bro, because Rayleigh gonna have to go out like a monster, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe versus
Let
versus
Rayleigh
the
sail
Gandhi,
off to
bro.
the
I don't
sunset.
know, man. It could be Zoro. I don't know. We gotta have something for Rayleigh badass. Got to.
I okay with Rayleigh sailing off in the sunset, bro. He do enough.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. It's for the future generation. Like, listen, everybody gonna be involved, bro. There ain't gonna be nobody sitting still. Everybody's involved in this final conflict. Has to
Yeah,
be.
because this a world war. I got a question
Yeah.
though, because we have certain stuff what could trigger. I mean, we in the war right now, but we have certain stuff what could really trigger a war, like the ancient weapons, for example. But not a big one. What people forgetting about is the empty throne and Emu getting exposed.
Well,
Like,
yeah, that's another thing that we have to deal with. But
because if Emu get exposed, then you might have kingdoms
rebel and stuff like that, right?
rebel.
I mean, they already started rebelling, just based on that whole Sabo thing. And if this one comes
That's
out,
six. That's
yeah,
what,
it's
how much kingdoms? 6?
6, right? 6 kingdoms,
Eight?
or is it 8? One,
I
8
think
or
it's
6? Yeah.
8. I believe
It's
it's
So
eight.
probably
imagine
eight.
if 30 of them rebel, then what you
Right.
could do? You can wipe out all them.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Sabo's job, because he knows the empty throne wasn't empty, so he's gonna be the
And Waffle.
Yeah, Wapo.
We saw Vivi, right, already.
Yeah, we saw Vivi.
With who?
With Wapo and
Morgan.
Morgan's. Yep.
Man, Vivi have to have a bigger role than what going on.
Nah, she definitely
Because
does.
Sabo
He's gonna be like
Huh?
Momonosuke and lead Alabasta.
She's gonna have
Because
like
He's gonna be
a.
Alabasta, Momonosuke leading Wano.
It's gonna
They're
be
leading them in the war.
tied into like the revolution. Like Vivi is gonna play a
Yeah.
huge role in that, and like she might
she remember the whole revolution is again it's the inversion. Remember she tried to stop the Civil War the first time,
yeah
and now it's inverted. She gonna cause
the
revolution.
And plus Alabasta is like very is like connected to the ancient like celestial dragon. So there's a lot that can be done with Vivi. But yeah, I think we will be I think she's more than likely gonna have connections with she's gonna connect with the revolutionaries some way.
That makes sense.
Make a lot of sense.
That makes sense. One thing I'm looking forward to is the destruction of the Red Line. That's a huge plot point in One Piece.
All blue.
All blue. After that destroyed, that means the Marines, even below surface, they vulnerable big time, even more.
Yeah, and that would like
open up.
Sanji's dream would be accomplished when they do that. That's the all blue.
That's a fake dream, bro. That dude don't even mention that no more.
Yo, Sanji's dream is so funny compared to like the other Straw Hats, because he wants to make food from Usopp. What's Usopp's dream? He wants to become a brave man of sea.
A brave warrior, right?
Brave warrior.
I was gonna say, who dream gonna go first? Who y'all see dreams gonna be accomplished first?
Some dreams are gonna happen before the other, which is
exactly. So like, who y'all think gonna go first?
I think Usopp.
Like Usopp.
Usopp. I like it. Usopp.
Usopp is the first. He's good. He needs that early on because you can't have that later on in the series where he becomes like.
Usopp technically is. It's if he believes it, because Usopp's already a brave warrior. See, he's been that. He just doesn't have to believe it. True.
I see what you're saying. True. I see what you're saying, but he's not complete yet.
Right, because he doesn't believe in himself yet. He doesn't.
So Usopp, I feel like his whole thing is gonna come to a resolution before any of the other Straw Hats.
Some of them might end up in the epilogue. Like Nami's, hers is not.
Yeah, that's endgame stuff. Map of the world.
That's not even endgame. That's after. That's continue to sail for God knows how long. She's trying to make a map of the world. Frankie's is probably gonna be the first.
Rob. What was
Frankie
Frankie's?
didn't do it.
What was Frankie's?
What about Brooke?
To sail to the end of the Grand
Oh,
Line.
and okay, yeah. Frankie might be.
Frankie was first.
Yeah. Brooke was Laboon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin's hers also might be a epilogue type stuff because hers is trying to find a whole history. There's a lot of poneglyphs people point out that the Straw Hats have not reached. Luffy's, we don't know what the hell his is. Zoro's maybe will be reached. Sanji's maybe will be reached. We don't know.
Yeah. So some of them will definitely happen for the others. And it's gonna be interesting.
You think Luffy dream gonna end before Nami? Because Luffy can become a pirate king, and Nami still can be.
Well, we don't even know what Luffy's dream is right now.
We don't even know if Luffy's gonna live or die. Well, Oda's kind of played it both ways.
Right, I forgot Luffy got more than one dream.
Chopper's is another dream that may not be finished during One Piece.
Yeah, it's probably post series kind of things, like because he can't. I mean, it's possible, but there might be an epilogue towards the end of the story.
Don't we know Luffy's dream?
Or even a time skip.
Don't we know one of Luffy's dreams is become Pirate King?
I think the Pirate King is I think the Pirate King is a stepping stone to achieving that. Yeah. So, like.
But you're right. I forgot he got another dream too. You're right.
Yeah.
I think it's freedom though.
What do you guys think about York? Like, that's one character that I'm just like. You like it?
And I knew it was either Edison or York was my two, because I remember you had asked in the video, what do you think? Those were my two most likely guesses. Everybody was with Shaka. I hated it. Didn't make sense to me.
Shaka, yeah. Shaka was the obvious.
No, she's too hot-headed. Pythagoras is a robot. Oden, come on, man. Oden's not that dunce. Pythagoras didn't do nothing, bro. And it's like York, I don't know why people didn't pay attention. She was also human. Like,
yeah, she's human.
Okay, let's not have her do anything. I'm like, time out. This don't make sense. Her and Edison never made sense to me. I said, I know Edison. Let me think of ideas that could be dangerous, as well as let me just have desire. No, you see any problem? Like I said, I've always said it from the beginning of the arc that Vegapunk, and now others have come to my side. Chris and myself were always anti-Vegapunk. He is a problem. He's the biggest, arguably the biggest problem in the world today. And also, it's a meta-criticism of our own world.
Yeah.
Because this is what the knuckleheads, the technocrats are doing currently. No thought of some of them don't think anyway. Some know what they're doing. But a lot of them, let's just create AI. Let's just do this. It's going to improve the world. Progress. No, all progress isn't good. Quote unquote progress isn't good. And that's the lesson.
Yeah.
Because Vegapunk's like so many that doesn't think. He's got no common sense. He's got no wisdom.
He's very curious, and again, curiosity, kills the cat.
Too curious.
So Vegapunk looks like he is gonna die, like Stella. The main body might die in this arc. Like that's what
Emu might in the Goro say, we're gonna find. I keep saying the ancient kingdom's gonna be gray. Everything's gonna be gray. Like I'm thinking, and I forget. I was watching different ones and it had me thinking. I thought about the Goro say, the world government is messed up, but first of all, a lot of kingdoms allow for it.
Yeah.
We're going to look back and look at the
ancient kingdom.
Emu's not exactly evil. Emu's not exactly wrong. Like there's even what Aramaki said, even though it was sounding racist and more, he wasn't entirely wrong.
Yeah.
But he wasn't right either.
Yeah. I agree. Because when you think about the Gorosei, they're always trying to keep balance. It's not like they're trying to kill people, or even though they have to kill people to keep the balance. It's a greater good type of mentality that they have.
It's almost like they don't already see what happened in the past, and nature is a preventive.
Yeah.
Go to extreme stuff.
Yeah.
Prevent it from.
And that's why they're
ancient kingdom might have had some extreme stuff going on too. What wasn't right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Lunarians, we don't know what they were doing.
There might be even both sides.
Themselves as gods.
Yeah.
Think of a race of Anel.
The fishermen probably was the oppressors back then.
The fishermen?
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Long ago, humans were enslaved.
Yeah, I believe it. They were the weak race, and the weak race rose up and fought.
And
Mm.
then the humans enslaved everybody, every race.
Everybody, yeah. There's even things with the moon and like how there was moon people that came down here and there's like racism. There's a lot of things like Oda could add into this.
Mhm.
This the Burkans, Skypeans, like yeah.
I have to give my kid piece though. Y'all know it. You know it had to come.
Mm.
First of
What that is?
all, the actual Captain Kidd from our world was known to be a failure.
Failure,
He's
yep.
one of the most notable pirates, and he's known to be a failure. Number two, I
Yep.
keep talking about the parallels of Luffy. There are several parallels of Luffy. Goldie Roger, all of the Yonko actually, Sir Crocodile, Gecko Moria, pretty much anyone with those major ambitions is a parallel of Luffy, right? Kid is no exception. I would argue Capone too, but anyways, Kid, he shows. Look at what are the key differences between him and Luffy. Forget the devil fruit aspect because both
Don't
have
get me
OP
started.
devil fruits. Okay, let's not go there. Kid, Luffy has a greater ambition than Kid. We knew that from Sabaody. That is a fact. That's number one. Number
What?
two,
Well, the
he
Pirate
does.
King?
No.
No,
Everybody's paying
no.
attention to the wrong thing.
Wonder. You can't say we know that. I don't know that.
We
Both of them
okay.
want to be the pirate king.
No. You're looking at these dreams. I said ambition. Ambitions and dreams are not the same thing.
So
I
what's
That
think
is not the
ambition?
same thing.
I think Kid problem is he kind of too selfish to have more
Well,
ambition.
that's part of it too. Yeah, his selfishness. Luffy cares about many people. Kid
Luffy
only cares
Right.
about himself.
Luffy is also selfish though, right?
Yeah, but Kid's selfishness is more.
It's more like to his okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain.
Luffy was willing to punch a celestial dragon. Kid even said, "Yo, that's crazy." Even Kid was like, "Yo, that's crazy." When they were fighting Kaido, see, I pay attention to the little moments. Everybody just overlooks characterization and character development. The little moments are what matter in storytelling. It's the implicit stuff. Kid looks at Luffy, like you said, the great point. You said the selfishness in Udon. He saw how Luffy was galvanizing men.
Yeah.
He don't do that.
Yeah,
He only
doesn't.
cares about his own folk. Luffy, he got the greatest power on the seas, according to Hawkeye himself. Who should know, right? And not only that, Luffy versus Kaido. Luffy was like, "Yo, I've been through hell," and Kid is looking at this man like Kid's like, "What? He's actually getting blows on him?" That's because Luffy's built differently than even Kid is. Kid is reckless and crazy, but Luffy's actually Kid is intelligent in his own regard, but Luffy's far more intelligent than people give him credit for. He's got emotional intelligence. His fight IQ is ridiculous. He's also willing to go beyond death. So is Zoro, by the way. That's very few people willing to do that. I don't even think Kaido or Teach are willing to do that. And there's more I could say, but Kid, every flaw of Kid was shown here, just like every flaw of Luffy was shown on Sabaody.
Well said, perfectly said, Wanda.
Yeah.
It's really
I
out.
don't see
It had to happen.
I don't see Luffy. I don't see Luffy trying to kill Shanks' crew members
Yeah.
to prove a point. I see
Yeah.
Luffy
Yeah.
fairly, even if he lose or win. So that's the difference with Kid.
Kid
and
is
Luffy, to me
Kid is
personally.
No, but
really
Kid,
reckless.
Like
But
Kid
like
really wants
he's
the hand so
also
bad.
I don't know, I see what I definitely see what UW is saying though. Like
y'all act like Kid do something wrong, bro. Nigga just did his the ops.
nah,
You gotta
but
keep in mind that
bro,
this time they take
No,
this
nothing,
dude
nothing,
they
nothing.
took his arm. Yeah, so there was definitely animosity, you know, like beforehand because they
It's
took
the
his
ops.
arm.
What do you want? What do you want him to do? You want him just come and ask for Shanks peacefully? This war,
No, but
bro.
Luffy doesn't
No.
hold grudges. Luffy don't hold grudges. Kid clearly does.
Well, I wouldn't say he
You think
necessarily
Luffy will
hold a
hold
grudge
grudges?
because I feel like if that was Blackbeard there, he
You
would do
let
the same.
Akino be in Luffy face right now. Let
I,
Akino pull up in Luffy face.
I feel like if Blackbeard was there instead of Shanks, I think Kid would do the same thing. So I don't think it was necessarily a grudge thing.
It wasn't nothing personal. It wasn't personal.
He
bro.
understood, like, yo, I'm just weak. Like, he took my arm. Yeah, I mean, I lost my arm in the battle against the Shanks pirates. But again, I do
know. Remember who the alliance they wanted to go after? Shanks.
Shanks originally, yeah.
It definitely is.
Well, we don't necessarily know. Maybe it just happened to be Shanks, and there's not like any real reason behind it.
But
You know?
Killer is like, yo, kid, we don't have to do this, bro. And Kid is like, I don't care. Luffy wouldn't have done it like that. I'm just letting y'all know. It just wouldn't have happened like that.
Yeah, I agree with B, but
And
then again,
ain't saying nothing wrong with
That don't have nothing to do with ambition or nothing. That just they characters.
yeah, I think it shows the character and how they interact with things a lot differently. I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to do with his strength, but more so his mentality.
First into things, but Luffy don't destroy, kill, do unnecessary stuff.
Yeah, Kid rampages a lot. Yeah,
but remember, no ambition. Kid wants to be Pirate King. He wants the status. Luffy don't want none of that, bro. Luffy want freedom. Freedom supersedes status, bro. It does.
But Luffy wants the status. Luffy
will attain the greatness in the pursuit of freedom.
Yeah. But he did say that he needs the status to achieve his dream.
Sure. That's being logical.
I don't know if he have another dream too.
Yeah, he has a different dream that we don't know what it is.
And that's another thing. Kid's dream is dime a dozen. Luffy's isn't.
But like, do you guys think it's over? Sean, you think it's over for Kid? He's not come back again?
Bro, fuck Kid.
I don't think it's over because like
fuck Kid as a record label, as a group. Fuck Kid. I don't want to see Kid anymore, bro. He had his chance.
I feel like he's like a very necessary character in the story, though. Even though he's
a loser, bro.
Even though he's a loser, it's like I don't know. But Kid is a loser. Kid is a loser that we respect, though.
Humble.
That's the thing.
If this dude was humble, I would give him another chance. But this dude is talking the most shit.
Sean, isn't this what y'all see? This is why fans piss me off. Because isn't Kid's result exactly what y'all been screaming for the new
No. Hand me wonder. First, Kid already hit rock bottom when he take his arm. The dude get beaten, embarrassed by Kaido. This dude need a win. This dude need to show upward progression. How much more you gotta smash this dude face in the ground to prove a point?
He did beat Big Mom though, so that's the only way.
No, but they didn't beat Big Mom. They ring Oda.
The Yonko or the gatekeepers, bro. Lin said, you know,
Okay. Let me ask you a question, Pharaoh. Wait. Let me ask you a question. Wait. Let me ask one Pharaoh question. Pharaoh, if Zoro was standing in front of Shanks, what would happen?
It wouldn't be a fight right away.
No, but if
Shanks wants to attack him,
if Shanks do the same shit.
Oh no,
Zoro, what would happen?
He's getting clapped.
I think it would have been
no, you don't believe that.
Better fight
you don't believe that.
Okay, from a story perspective, Zoro is he's going to try to block that.
You don't believe that. Oden can outright make Zoro look bad. Even in an L, Zoro can look good. Shanks can say some shit, but your strength, this was unexpected. You understand?
Well, Sean,
this dude embarrassing Kid.
But Sean, you gotta remember though,
if Kid would have went 1-on-1, it would have been different.
Sean, you gotta remember too. Shanks
this was a 10.
Shanks did
on 1-on-10.
Shanks did give Kid his props. He was like, "Yo, you can," like he destroyed 10 fleets in like 10 seconds.
Bro,
I know it sounds lame.
No.
It sounds lame.
That's that fake prop shit, bro.
I understand. Oda always does that.
No props. That's
but
like that shit what Fujitora was doing with Sabo. That's fake.
But
that's fake. You've been reading One Piece long enough to know fake.
Yeah. But like, I mean, the thing with Kid right now is like
he gotta prove himself.
I think him getting humbled here is I don't know. He was already humbled before when he lost his arm. So
no, he wasn't. You got to get the kid redemption arc.
But Sean, I think he's coming back. There's a reason Oda had these moments in Udon with him and Luffy with the rocks and seeing how different Luffy was to him. You know, all these things, like he was, I wouldn't necessarily say jealous, but he was noticing like why Luffy was different and why things were working out for Luffy. And I think, you know, we might see that change here moving forward.
Oda said he had plans for Kid. I don't understand why people don't get this. He's playing the long game. He's already fleshed out more or less Law. So Law is trying to find history, but Law can die. His story is almost complete. Kid, he hasn't. I know he's been in the SBS. He hasn't shown backstory. He ain't done nothing. Everybody thinks, oh, this is a disappointment. No, we're getting a condensed story of Luffy with Kid. We are. And here's the thing, it's the darker side. He can do stuff with Kid that he can't do with Luffy because he got to shine, polish up my dog Luffy. I love Kid because
you understand. We in the end game. This ain't like chapter 200.
That's why I said it's condensed. This is the condensed version. Because remember,
we in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock, bro.
No, Sean. No, we got the fourth quarter. We just began in the fourth quarter.
Bro, this was Kid moment right here. The show, I don't mind Kid losing to Shanks, but he's supposed to have a good showing, bro, where he make at least Shanks show some skill set.
Sean, no, it's not. It's not his moment. You know how I know it's not his moment? Because we have yet to see Kid use Conqueror's Haki once in the series. That's how I know it's not his moment. He's not there yet.
Kid, bro.
He's going to, guess what? He's going to shine out, and he's probably going to sacrifice himself for Luffy.
Shine against who?
Emu them.
Wait, but shine against who?
Against a big dog for Luffy to reach Emu them.
But Sean, think about this. This situation has happened before where Oda has said this thing about the whole crew getting eradicated. Mm-hmm. It happened in Sabaody. I know. Wait. I understand. That's why UW is saying it's gonna be condensed. It's not gonna be as fleshed out, but we're gonna see a growth. Like it's gonna be different because it was a humbling experience for him. It was embarrassing.
He been getting humbled.
But this one was, bro. This is worse, bro. He not only did he lose, he lost Killer. The whole crew's gone and the ship is gone, and he lost his poneglyph from Big Mom and Kaido. All his results, his progress, everything decimated. This is humble to a moment
in both.
Yeah.
Bro,
but Sean, look at how like Oda is sort of building things out. Now, I think it's gonna come full circle now, but we're wondering like, okay, is he gonna die in the sea? Think about it. Kid is responsible for defeating Big Mom.
You all even know Kid ain't paralyzed or some shit.
No. Yeah, he's paralyzed. This is what I'm saying. This is how I think he's gonna get saved. He's responsible for defeating Big Mom, right? And guess what Big Mom did to Elbaf? She was one of the people who destroyed Elbaf earlier on in the story. And Kid could be technically considered like a savior to certain parts of Elbaf, because again, we think that me and Sean think that Elbaf more than likely is split between like Odin's people and like Dory and Brogy, like the pirates. Right. And so I think that he's gonna get saved by those people, and we're gonna see something build up from there. Is what I think is gonna happen.
Elbaf, of course, Luffy's gonna get a shine like every arc, but Elbaf is gonna be the Usopp and Kid growth arc.
Nah, I agree. I agree with that. I agree.
Both of them need to learn the same lessons.
Sean,
the culture of Elbaf is going to teach them stuff.
Sean, don't think about this like
show something different to the Giants.
Sean, don't think about it from a long point of storytelling. Think about it as UW said, it's going to be condensed because the story is approaching its end, but we are going to get some glow up there. Even though Kid right now, understandably so, it looks disappointing.
That's it from me, bro. With Kid, I don't care, bro. I don't care if he beats you, guys. I don't care. This it, bro. This it.
Hey, man. But guys, this is what's killing me with the One Piece fandom. This is what, and many creators have said it time and time again. You probably said it yourself, Pharaoh. This is exactly what Oda loves to do. He loves to make it's the emotional roller coaster. It's like a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
But anyways, he loves to make you forget this character. Bro, he made me love a character I couldn't stand in Bellamy. Bellamy's one of my favorite characters, one of my top 20 favorite characters in One Piece. I hated Bellamy, literally hated Bellamy. But then I'm a kid fan. I became a kid fan. You want to know why? Because he shows the loser side and he keeps pressing on. I love that. You know how healthy of a mentality that is for kids today to have. That you're not going to be Magic Johnson. You're going to have to be like LeBron. You're going to have to be like MJ. In order to achieve, you're going to have to get your ass knocked down sometimes. You can't. Everybody can't be Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. You're going to take L's. That's part of life, bro. What you going to do about it? That's how I was brought up. Maybe it's my upbringing coming into play. Maybe it's what I've had to live through. But I can respect Kid. Okay, he lost.
Kid is the Sean. The way Kid is like the loser that we respect, bro. Because he never ran away, bro. The only thing that makes him different from Luffy is he's just not as strong and he's not as lucky. Because Luffy's lucky.
He's reckless. He's more reckless, bro, than even Luffy. He is. Let's be honest.
But he doesn't have as he's reckless, but Luffy has like not as lucky as well, because like Luffy has tremendous luck. Like it's almost as if fate is behind him.
At a certain point, is it luck? Like they say, it's fate. He's the fated one. Like it's not luck. Like after how many times it's like, oh, Ray Allen hit a lucky shot. No, Ray Allen has hit shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. It ain't luck.
But that's from him individually. I'm talking about outside sort of interferences, things out of his control, things that happen without his control, elevating him.
Mm-hmm. But Luffy also made his own luck too.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Because part of luck is what you're gonna do. Like, for example, if nobody ever plays in the casino, then nobody wins the $1 million. That's just kind of how it works.
Yeah, that's taking risk. Yeah,
and allied himself with many people. Kid has not, which is why Kid won't become Pirate King. Well, I don't understand Kid. This is I rock with Kid, but this is what I do not understand, and this is the lesson. Kid needs himself a fleet. Why is it all you see Luffy and all the other Yonko got a fleet, but let me just rock my own ship?
Hey, shout out to Shanks. Shout out to Shanks.
No, but Shanks still got a weak ass fleet. You need something.
That's what I'm saying, bro. His fleet is not all that. It's the crew that's crazy.
I always knew that, but it's still, even still, Shanks has a fleet regardless.
I understand.
How you gonna be a Yonko? How you gonna be Pirate King? Goldie, this ain't the days of Goldie Roger. That's like them old heads in the NBA, from the NBA and in the mainstream media that shit on today's NBA. And it's like, bro, things have changed. Well, I don't know why you want to go back in time. That's not how this works. You got to deal with the era you dealt with.
I agree.
And Kid has to grow his Conqueror's Hockey. And part of the Conqueror's Hockey is it's the charisma. People got to be attracted to you. Kid run everybody off because he been hurt. Yeah. Oh, boo-hoo. So is Luffy.
Yeah. I do like the parallels that, not necessarily parallels, but like Kid and Luffy, they're like mirrors of each other in some sense. Not having aspects of what the other has and stuff like that. So, I do like what Kid brings to the story, and again, I think he's coming back. But this experience here, it was definitely humbling, and it will have a change in his mentality moving forward. Yes. That's what I think.
And who was it given by? The same man who inspired Luffy.
Inspiration. Godlike.
Y'all know what it is. This is why I rock with dude like Shanks. People think Shanks is just simple. Man, the man did his research. Why anybody other than Yonko? Lin's supposed to have the greatest information network. We ain't seen her use it once. Kid out, Shanks is out here. Okay, so he got a 3 million. Okay, he from the South Blue.
He's been rampaging,
doing a dossier on people.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to do. That's why Shanks is the most pirate-esque of the era. Like, bro, this dude Shanks is literally, you know why it's so great? Because Oda put everything of a pirate in Shanks that we consider. Think of it. Yeah. Everything.
Yeah, he's like, he's what you would call an original pirate. Like, he's the definition of a pirate, and that's why Luffy aspires to be like Shanks.
Exactly. And what I love, and I've said it before, a couple things. One is this is the perfect era of the Yonko. We got rid of all the quote unquote legends and mythical figures. Think about it. New Day was like 18 feet tall, and Lin Lin and Kaido. Man, those are inhuman. Like come on.
Yeah,
but now
sort of balanced out. Sort of balanced
11
out.
feet tall, but
Yeah,
they all look human, bro.
Human, yeah.
They all relatable. We can all read, and they're actually acting like pirates through and through. Every single one. People are hating on Buggy. I keep telling people, Buggy's Conqueror's Hockey is going to be immense. The man's going to be a monster.
Yeah, Sean loves that idea, the Buggy Conqueror's Hockey.
I'm telling you, that man's going to have one of the greatest Conqueror Hockeys in history.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You don't. His charisma is immense, bro. Him and Luffy have arguably the greatest charisma we've ever seen, besides Roxas D. Zebek, of course, and probably Joy Boy.
With Buggy, it's like unintentional charisma, where it's like charisma works in like a sort of reverse type of way.
I would say it's the same with Luffy. Natural.
Yeah.
See, it's
the same. It's the same effect. Yeah.
Yeah,
same end goal.
They're both natural born leaders. It's just that Buggy, I keep saying him and Usopp, because Usopp's gonna have Conqueror's Hockey. We'll see about Nami. I keep saying Sanji won't, but it's that they're weak kings. Not all kings, and it doesn't mean that you're actually weak. It's like Momonosuke. Momonosuke is not his father, but it said that Momonosuke is going to be one of the greatest leaders in Wano's history. Yeah. Why? Because of who you are as a person. That's what Oda's getting at. That's why he took out, because I kept wondering, like, how is he going to work it with Kaido? Now, I do think Kaido's going to follow Luffy, but how is he going to work it with Kaido and Lin Lin? Like, they don't work with nobody. Yeah. All of these Yonko, and under the flag of a pirate king, this is why its fate has been set up, right? The wheels of fate. Because all of the Yonko will ally with Luffy, including Teach. Yes, I know people are like, oh my God, he's not going to kill Teach. He's not going to kill Teach.
That's interesting.
Teach is, there's too much about Teach that's too similar to Luffy. It's just the flip side. They're a flip of the coin. And Teach is not, that's what I'm saying. He's going to be defeated in Pirate Island, in Hachinosu, in Beehive. Got to get out of here.
So,
because making it to Laugh Tale don't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Okay. So you think Imu is the great evil then? Like, or the great antagonist?
Unless, I do think he's going to defeat Imu, unless the Earth is going to have to protect itself against space pirates and things like that. A greater evil.
A greater evil.
Because I knew there would be an Imu type figure. It's like if you ever go into DC and Marvel, there's a greater, why did they do what they do? It seems evil. But then you find out the greater story, you're like, oh, wait, the heroes, the quote-unquote heroes, the Avengers or the Justice League, oh, snap.
They more.
Actually messed up the multiverse.
Yeah, there's more. There's always more. And like space has been a topic in the story as well. We know Enno's up there, and there's like a bunch of aliens that he's interacting with there. And in the One Piece world, there's like supposedly 7 moons that we see. And there's a lot. There's a lot going on. And honestly, we could venture out in space.
Just like you said, you'd be able to share people's idea with some of the most grimy.
Oh, is that Sean? Hey, yo, Sean. Oh, mute him out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me see the chat. I need a quick update. Who has been said the most blasphemous things up? Yo, shout out to Harry Kassenberg, my guy. Usopp needs a power up.
He's getting it.
Elbaf.
His hockey game.
Hockey gains, and we'll see. All of that's gonna come on Elbaf more than likely. Yep.
Yasop fighting his pops.
You think we're gonna have the Davy back fight type of thing ordeal with Shanks Pirates?
I think that's coming on. I think first of all, honestly, I would like it for all of the Yonko, for the Straw Hats. And some could say that's old. What I mean is, on Pirate Island, you have it set up being the home of, being the origin point, versus the Cross Guild. Oh, it'd be beautiful. And versus Shanks, I think the Davy back fight should, think about it. Luffy does have what they all want. He got one more roll poneglyph.
Yeah. Yeah. He has like the one that no one
he
else
got
has
Robin.
at this point. Yeah.
He got robbed. Like, there's a lot that you could play with. I think each of them are Davy, and people think, well, aren't Davy back fights? Also, I want me a naval battle, bro. Give me naval battle, bro. You don't understand how long I've waited. When the Heart Pirates versus the Blackbeard Pirates, bro, I was like, bro, thank you, Oda. I was almost in tears, bro. I'm like, finally, it's a pirate manga, and we don't get naval battles, bro. Can I get a Straw Hat naval battle, please? Give my man Usopp his shine, bro. Give Nami her shine, bro. Like, please.
Jinbei, like
I'm like
there's a
Usopp
lot.
should be shooting cannons. Like, there ain't no cannon fighting. Like, come on, man. Give Frankie his shine with the ship, bro. Like, the point, come on, you know I love piracy. Come on, man. And like,
yeah.
With the fleets and stuff, I would love to see the Straw Hats have to deal with these insurmountable odds and up Luffy's legend.
Nah, for sure.
Luffy be a giant in the sky, Sanji, Zoro, all the Straw Hats go in and destroy and show why they are Yonko cool, bro. Come on, please, Oda.
Nah, facts.
I need to see them.
Calm Cobain says when Mihawk doesn't name the sword attack, it's gonna be disgusting. Oh yeah, like I can't wait for Mihawk to fight, because that's a top tier that we haven't seen anything from at all.
The Shanks and Mihawk, the clashes. The funniest thing about it, Pharaoh, you've known this for years. My 3rd and 4th favorite characters in the series are Shanks and Hawkeyes, respectively. So I'm like, I love the characters, bro. I love the characters that ain't showing up because I knew what it was. Like, everybody like, oh, they ain't got beats. Like, bro, they're clearly saved for the final. Like, why they're the end game. But yeah, the Heart Pirates, y'all know for years, and I had to give them credit because they and I'm like, thank you, Oda, thank you. Like, please, like, make them relevant. They were trash. They were trash, and makes sense that. In giving that their part, see, it shows Law's logic. And like Law and Hawkins, X Drake should have all been honestly admirals. If this was a parallel, like if I would have been writing One Piece kind of thing, and I would have had Capone as like I would have had a different structure altogether in the One Piece world, but I would have had those three as honestly admirals. Because Law actually is better as a military man.
He's definitely more of a strategist. I could like he would definitely fit well in the Marines, honestly.
Or he should have. He's not trusting what he himself. Both of them. And guys, they're the top. What I want people to understand, and I've been saying in comment sections, is that both the Heart Pirates and the Kid Pirates run into the same thing. And this is the elevation, even if they have the same bounty. Luffy is a Yonko. Why is Luffy a Yonko? Versus Kid and Law. Everybody just looks at individual power. That is not what makes a Yonko. You witnessed it with the red-haired pirates, and you're witnessing it with the Blackbeard pirates. It's the crews, bro. Yes, they're individually powerful, but
you need a strong crew. You need a strong, you need a solidified base of prominent individuals.
The Roger Pirates, the Rocks Pirates, every crew we know is crews, bro.
Yeah, it's crews. Like, pirate crews actually matter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You can. Yeah, the Rocks Pirates. We think of Rocks. Whoa, he has all these people under him. That's why I said the Whitebeard Pirates. Like, I think Newgate knew. He wasn't gonna do nothing, bro. He knew he wasn't gonna do nothing, bro. He had Marco and a few hitters. That's it. Like, no disrespect, but come on, man. Most of them dudes, Speed, Juro. Come on, bro. I did like Kuryu, but come on, bro. What they doing? They doing a whole lot of
you don't talk shit, but no Speed, Juro. I ain't let you do that, buddy. Don't do that.
Speed, Juro.
Don't do that. We can have to ban you if you do that.
Hey, first of all, was it the Deleklin brothers or something? First of all,
I know what you're talking about.
If Oda was the best brothers in One Piece, I'd be great. Shout out to Outlaw Stars.
One of the best defense in One Piece. You see that shield?
Bro, he's the fastest pirate on the Whitebeard Pirates, bro.
No fastest pirate.
Bro, that's what they said.
Oh, Marco has to be fast, bro.
I mean, that's what they said, bro. I don't know if it's true or.
He gets clapped. Also, which proves my point, Marco above Zoro, Kid, Law, King, Katakuri, all of them. Marco's still the barometer, bro. He's still
I ain't putting shit over. Oh, Zoro? No, boy. Zoro's older baby.
At this point, I can't put Marco over Zoro. I can't put Marco over Zoro at this point.
I don't know, bro. Y'all don't know the love order for Zoro and Shanks.
Listen, bro, I don't care what love you just saw. He loved Kid too.
No, he loved Kid when this was proven.
the fact that Kid keeps getting shine in the story.
Shine.
Yes. You don't get a $3 billion bounty if you ain't getting shine, bro. Think about it. Zoro and
Law
Sanji
has more love than Kid.
Getting won. They won, bro. Zoro, bro, explain this to me. How Zoro and Sanji defeat King and Queen and they still barely above 1, bro? How that work? Luffy went up to 1.5 billion. With Katakuri and Crackers of Feet. How that work, bro? You saying Zoro gets shine, but Zoro was got gagged on by Sanji. Like, come on. This man Zoro had a limited bounty for how long? Come on, man. Come on, dog. Just like Luffy. Luffy and Zoro's bounties are absurd, bro. They're absurd. They are.
Well, Jinbei got a pretty massive bump as well. He's in the 1 billion.
Jinbei got his deserved bounty. But still, he below Boa Hancock. He below Sir Crocodile. He below Marco. He below a lot of people.
Marco
is that dude, bro.
Yo, Marco is like one of those. Marco is one of those characters that's like he's a baseline of strength. I feel like
that dude don't have no ambition. That's what you call no ambition.
Nah, he got ambition, bro.
He's more of a. Yeah, he's just
smoker.
No, that dude is Ichigo. That's what he is, except a better character. Yes, I said it.
Man, and Marco up so much, it's potential that devil fruit still ain't get touched. That Oda still can't.
No, I'm telling you, he's awakened. Okay, I understand why people don't understand what an awakened Zoan is. Him, Kaido, all them cats are awakened, bro. Lin's awakened.
So you don't think this new visualizer of these that cloak that they have is
Marco got first of all that's for normal Zoans. Anyways, but not for mythical Zoans.
Luffy has that though.
Rob Lucci make Awakening look bad.
Luffy has that cloak. So does Yamato.
Guys, we've seen the impact. First of all, it said 2 types of awakening. You had the
uncontrolled,
uncontrolled
and controlled.
You're trying to tell me Marco and Kaido is giving you a doctorate on awakenings. Are we kidding me?
But we've seen that awakenings is like it's not everyone can awaken it because it has to match that mentality or personality that you have. It's like a synchronization.
Awakened in 2 years, bro. 2.
So some people will never awaken a devil fruit, regardless of how much potential they have. Well, when it comes to Zoans, because you have to match that personality.
Here's the funny part. What if retroactively Buggy was always awakened? What would that make y'all think?
Oh man.
Well, that has to happen in the story first.
Who's thinking with Buggy on a Sunday?
Buggy awakened? I mean, I don't even know how to imagine.
Awakening isn't. This is what irritates me about fandoms is they put the stuff that was never stated. Awakening doesn't equate to a power up or power level. What does it say? What did it say? If you matched it with the devil fruit, right?
Yeah.
A regular leopard, a regular leopard is not that powerful. You can be stealthy and you can hurt people. That's it. I like Rob Lucci, my dog. That's my 6th favorite character. But let's keep it real. I don't know what people were expecting. They think awakening. Everybody thinks this is Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Naruto, where you just get these power ups. That ain't how this works.
Well, the thing is, what I will say about awakening is it varies depending on what fruits. That's why we have a variety of devil fruits. Weaker abilities awaken. Stronger devil fruits on a base level would have stronger awakenings than the others, you know, like weaker.
I don't think it's strength based.
Well, not strength based, but like, you know, like in terms of power, we have classes between devil fruits. Logias are the strongest for a reason, right?
She disagree with that, but
I mean, that's what the story said. Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, the story say a lot of things.
Yeah, but we've seen, like based on feats we've seen so far, Logias seem to be the strongest. Well, Mythical's up there too, you know.
Mythical is above. Listen, bro.
I don't think they're going above Logias. Oda is given up. Well, yeah. Luffy's fruit is maybe the exception here.
Luffy, Kaido, Marco. I'm taking all of them.
Bro, I'm taking Kizaru. I'm taking Ano's fruit over those fruits. 100%. I'm taking those fruits over the Mythicals. But when it comes to Logias though,
regenerate like a moth.
When it comes to Logias though, like Oda is like, even Vegapunk, he was like, yo, there's something up with these Logias that I can't replicate. There's something I can't.
They're elements.
True, but that's I also think, even though I understand like the scientifical like standpoint of it, but there's also like from a story perspective, it gives more highlight.
What you talking about, Pharaoh?
Highlight
who was the strongest?
Who?
Class.
Hey, he said he was struggling to recreate even a mythical zone. He was struggling, bro.
Well, the thing with the mythical is that it was too much time and resource. But with Logias, it's just like, I'll just take. He took the whole research down. I was like, no point.
What we're gonna find is that if devil fruits were created by ancient science, it's just, remember, Vegapunk is trying to catch up to the past.
Yeah,
he's not this all-knowing dude, as we can see. Because first of all, why does he have to keep making generations of pacifistas?
That's
why
true.
am I the only one that's questioning that? Unless you can say he's like Tony Stark, that he's just improving. But also, if he was this great genius, you know what it's gonna show him is that the Neo Mads. I think if you were to look at it, I think Vegapunk was holding Mads back. I do. Yeah, I'm taking shots, bro. Because Mads, what you're gonna see with Caesar, I don't think people that was just a low. Everybody just ignore that. Caesar, Clown, and Judge allied again, and if they get Queen again, that's another faction. Oda keeps creating more factions, bro. Bro, that's gonna be disgusting.
That would be an actual team that can actually do something.
That's a Yonko crew level. That's a Yonko level team.
I don't know about
just like it is, because everybody thinks, oh well, you have to have power. No, weaponry with tech. I know. King Aladdin. Shout out to KOL with
tech is a big thing now in the story.
Frankie still doesn't know.
Yo, KOL's reaction was some of the greatest things.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That just stuck in my head, bro. what Khan was saying.
I didn't watch his most recent live.
Nah, he went crazy on that reaction.
I know.
I remember when this nigga was reacting. Nigga, door fall on his head.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The three best reactors in One Piece. I gotta go with King of Lightning. I gotta go with Khan, and I gotta go with King Recon. King Recon.
King Recon is the GOAT. Recon's the GOAT.
Anytime I ain't feeling a chapter and I want to be positive with One Piece, I go to Recon.
Yeah,
Recon got the golden reactions, man.
This nigga never have a negative
OG.
opinion.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. You have to. I don't know who the second one you said, but I gotta put the dog JD Legend up in there. Him and Randy Troy are phenomenal, bro. No, JD. You know why JD's so great? Because agenda piece, bro. The man is.
Nah, he's on that agenda piece big time. Nah, JD's that's my guy though.
No, I can tell you why. I watch King of Lightning for agendas. I love it, bro. I love the toxicity and the agendas and stuff like that.
There's no bigger agenda than JD. If you was not watching JD and Wano and Egghead, bro, if you haven't watched, just watch his recent one with this, bro. This man do whole sermons. This man, it is whole. Even when I disagree, I be dying. You know I rocks with Kid, but it was hilarious.
Nah, JD does not like Kid, bro.
It was, bro. I prayed for these days. And like Randy Troy. First of all, as someone who has like advanced observation hockey, Randy Troy just keeps taking dubs, bro. This man out here is Bill Russell. This man just say he taking dubs, bro. Like.
Well, no. Why you don't give me credit though? I be taking dubs. Why you don't give me
credit? Sean called out Snake Man. Y'all remember that?
Thank you.
Sean,
Tell him fair.
I'm King Silver's Rayleigh. You out here being either Scopper
no.
or
This is the problem with the black. This is the problem with the black community in general. This is dropping facts. I got all type of receipts, but there you go. You won't give.
Yeah, bro. You gotta drop it in the timeline, bro. You can't drop no facts in no GC, no group chat. Drop it in the timeline. You got receipts.
No. I joking. These dudes have channels, so they should be more documented. So I only playing.
Nah, I know.
Who is the doctor? Who's the doctor on the Roger Pirates again? King of Lightning. We love bringing him up. Who is the doctor again?
Crocus.
You Crocus. I'm Dark King Silver's Rayleigh, bro. We just chilling. Bro, you know how many things we got right? Come on. And Chris, too. Chris is Scopper Gabon, bro. We stay be getting things right, but nobody want to give credit. Oh, it didn't exist. You know we said this shit a decade ago.
Chris is doing chin job. Chris retired.
Oh, no, we ain't going to be disrespectful, bro.
Huh?
We ain't.
Chris hanging up, bro.
Chris is Scopper. He is the Scopper Gabon or Cheeky, bro. They somewhere in the new world just chilling. He the lurking legend, bro.
I've been thinking about how long we've been at this shit for, bro.
Who is the lurking legend? Who was it? Was it Emu? Was it Kaido?
Pharaoh.
Yo.
We've been at this shit for long, right? Somebody like a comment, what I comment 9 years ago. We've been at this shit for long.
Nah, it's 9 years ago. Yeah, bro. We've been straight for since 2014, almost 10 years ago, bro. 9 years.
Bro, I was just fresh out of high school, bro.
And it's
I used to be under everybody. Think I'm getting top comment.
Yeah.
I used to know. I know the algorithm. I know how to get dudes right now.
Ah, we were in the void century, bro. Bro, the Throne Wars. Y'all remember Throne Wars?
Bro.
Yeah, that was an era, bro.
First of all, I remember we've been so long that I remember the days where I was saying Luffy was on par with Sabo. I remember the days where I said Luffy, there's no way he's defeating Doflamingo. There's no way he's defeating Kaido. There's no way he's defeating Katakuri. Oh, this is my favorite, which I called. This is one of my favorites, right? Otis ending it in 10 years.
Oh,
Wonder does not get his credit. Give me my respect. I'm LeBron in this bitch. Give me my damn respect, bro. I told y'all the story was nowhere near done.
I told y'all.
Boy.
I told y'all.
I told y'all. I told y'all half of this shit was coming true and it would happen. It's easy, bro. Now, one of the things I will say, and I will chalk that L to, it happens. I didn't think Lin was coming to Wano, but I didn't think Oda was taking that direction with the story. It's not my fault. Yeah. That one's not my fault. And I was pretty much right, except he made it into a devil fruit. I did say she would be she would be into sorcery. She'd be the greatest witch on the planet.
She did have like a witch-like theme.
Yeah.
So
that one I was half right. It happens. Doflamingo, I would have wanted them killed, but Oda gave us the Throne War speech, which one of the most overhyped chapters in history. I remember people's reactions, and I didn't react like that with 795.
Oh, 795. Kaido?
795 Suicide. Where everybody's like, oh my God, Kaido. And I was reading, and I was like, yeah, I mean,
bro, it was hype, bro. Like, at that point in time, from a initial reaction.
Hype. Like, it was hype, but it was like, people treated it like it was the ultimate chapter.
Yeah, it's not the ultimate, but at that point in time, he was like the last Yonko we haven't seen yet. Oda's been teasing his reveals like 700 chapters in the making. It was a lot of expectations, right?
Like, oh, He too macho looking. I was like, bro, the reason I wasn't as hyped, I like the land, sea, and air and all that, but the reason I wasn't as hyped and why people were like, oh my God, he's undefeatable. I'm like, bro, Oda said from the beginning, this man has taken 7 L's and has been captured 18 times.
But we found out how he caught those L's. You remember?
I don't care.
No, but it gives context.
I don't care. The reason I don't care is that Oda was showing you these were not gods, which is he proved me right.
Yeah, I never viewed the Yonkos as gods. I never viewed the Yonkos as gods.
Oh my God! Why is the only reason you have a problem with Lin and Kaido is because you don't view them like not you, but anyone who has a problem with how Lin and Kaido is written. Lin's one of the best written characters in the story. I will debate.
I really like Big Mom after going back to Whole Cake. Honestly, like her character is actually amazing when you think when you go back into the flashbacks and stuff. But
King and others have done vids about how about how people react during every arc, and I tell people every time they get bored of the arc, I said these arcs are incredible. You just I don't see why people hate on Wano. I really don't actually. Just like I didn't see why they hated on Whole Cake.
And in terms of Kaido, I feel like Kaido delivered in terms of what he was hyped up to be. Yeah.
Everything and more. He delivered more because I told you I was not hyped. You know this. I was not hyped going into Wano, and yet I have it as the best arc in One Piece. Imagine that. As someone who had no expectation for Wano, literally none. None. There's things I wanted, but I had none. And Oda over-delivered. People got mad because Oda said, oh, there won't be a giant punch. I mean, it wasn't just a giant punch. But they're like, oh, we should have got Kaido's backstory. And I'm like, are y'all stupid? Are y'all dumb? Like, I'm mad. We didn't get Kaido's back. Clearly, we won't get Kaido's backstory now. Duh. And what we got
in hindsight, yeah.
No, I said that from the beginning.
You said that? Okay.
Duh. I said it from the beginning. I'm like, duh. Actually, it gave me what I wanted. I'm not even gonna lie. It gave me what I wanted because Kaido, see, everybody wants to be spoon-fed everything. Kaido is that character. He that old, like I said, Lin is Luffy's grandma. That's the truth. That's grandma right there. And Kaido is his uncle. He that crazy drunk uncle at the barbecue or cookout. That's what Kaido is. But he knows stuff. He done been around the block. I argued it before, you know this. He is the best dad in One Piece. I will still hold to that. That is not.
That's a conversation we need to have at anime.
Because we had it hot, but the reason is because people want characters to be spoon fed to them. Some of the greatest. Think about it. They just love cool characters. You know, I find it funny on a side note. The Katakuri fans are the same as the Hit fans. I like Hit. Don't get me wrong. I like Hit in Dragon Ball Super. But I find it funny that Hit is a less developed character than Jiren, but yet people love Hit and they hate Jiren. In the same way, people are hating on Kaido and Lin, which are more developed than Katakuri. But yet Katakuri has all the fans because he's cool. That was the same thing as Law. I only started liking Law, really, because of Wano. Sanji's character. Finally, for the first time in the story, I finally got character development in Wano. He had no character development throughout the entirety of the story until Wano.
Yeah.
Incredible. Zero. Everybody like, oh, no, everything you attribute to Sanji was characterization. People do not know the difference. We always, in Whole Cake Island, that was the culmination of who Sanji was. Now, because of his family, he's getting character development. Thank God, Oda. Now I can stop shitting on Sanji. Lack of character. But everybody, oh, he's great. It's like the Garp fans. Oh my God, Garp is so well written. No, he ain't. Garp is trash. But respect him as a character, but he's still trash, bro. He is a trash.
I love that.
I'm not gonna say all that. I love Garp.
I don't know where you get that from. The Garp trash, but I love Garp.
I'm here for it. You know it's been a while. You know what Wonder
I don't have a strong I don't get that. What Garp do with trash to you? Why you have this hate? Because you always do this with God, where you prop up
and
everybody.
Newgate. Keep it real. I get on Newgate head too.
But explain why God trash. Don't deflect.
First of all, he a coon, bro. The man is a coon. He is a coon to the highest order. Okay.
Explain yourself.
Okay. What at which point do you want to explain? Because I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Is it mostly the Marine Ford stuff?
I don't understand how you could prop up Garp. At least Garp is show that he have a rebellious nature. You don't just put him in no office and he be your personal bitch. He can work on the outside and do stuff to combat these stuff. But you want to know who's a bigger bitch?
No. You want to know who actually does stuff? You want to actually know who does stuff? Sakazuki and Isho, they actually do stuff.
Bro, at the end of the day, these dudes still working in the system. They ain't no different from God, other than God.
They're actually Oden is actually trying to do stuff. Garp has done nothing, bro.
So Garp get his name off nothing. The dude take down Rocksteady Sebek.
Yeah. He was fighting the original smoker. He got gassed, bro.
No. See, you don't think clearly when it coming down to Garp. I noticed that with you, bro. I noticed that with you. You don't think clearly when it comes down to Garp. You can call Garp a coon. You see panels where he openly talking about the celestial dragons and shit. He don't really respect them. You got Akinu, and then you can prop up Akinu. Who's a bigger coon than Akinu? Real talk. The niggas wear Marines on his
bro. No, I don't. Sean, don't do that, man. Don't do that, bro.
He's a coon. I don't want to say Akinu's. I don't want to say Akinu's a coon, but I want to say to Garp, relatively to Garp, he's a coon.
No, Akinu has never cooned once. Show me one time.
Bro,
show me a time when Garp was a coon.
Versus Ace. That whole at Marine 4 was cooning at the highest order. Bro, I'm about my family bullshit. He's choosing Kobe over his own blood, bro.
But at the end of the day,
that ain't his kid, bro.
At the end of the day,
he raised both Ace and Luffy.
Let's be real. Let's be real. What he does is he takes him, dumps him in an island with what's the name of that chick? Dumps him in the island, and he just goes to a mission. That's all he did, bro.
He abandoned them, bro. Where do you think Dragon learned his lack of fathering from? Garp.
But Garp has Dragon has a level-headed. It's like Garp is not Garp. Dragon.
Right.
I guess it was a good thing because like he became who he was, like, you know, by not having.
He took in child soldiers. Listen, I walk with Dragon. I like Dragon's character, but I gotta call like I see it. Dragon is like a lot of
Dragon. Wait. What's wrong with Dragon?
First of all, he took in child soldiers, bro. He did. That is a fact. That is a fact.
Bro, you gotta recognize this, right? Dragon take dudes who didn't have no prospects of futures, hope, slaves, dudes who get do bad by the world government, and he give them a way out, a way they could fight back. You understand? You can't talk shit but Dragon. Dragon is the only pure person in One Piece with not to say he don't have an agenda, but who fighting for the people. He fighting for the people. You hear what Doflamingo called the Revolutionary Army? The allies of the people, bro.
Sean, you misunderstanding. I can agree with your end goal. I can rock with you as a person, but I don't have to agree with your methods. My dog Uchiha Madara in Naruto. I love
what's wrong with Dragon methods?
I don't agree with his methods. Again, using child soldiers in any context, that is not good. I don't care how you spin it. That's just not good, bro. Here's another thing. Putting Sabo in that high of a position was reckless. That ain't reckless.
That ain't reckless. Because if the dude personally train him, he train him himself. This dude is a protege. He see this dude.
But you didn't even do that with your own son. You didn't. You still have to recognize
He gave Luffy a choice of his own path. He didn't want to choose Luffy life for him. Dragon main
I
ideal
agree.
is freedom. His main ideal is freedom.
Bruh,
Freedom of choice.
you couldn't even talk to your son at all. Listen, here's the funny thing to me, right? Gene Freaks gets shitted on. Dragon did worse than Gene.
How?
That's a fact. Actual facts. Dragon
How?
is worse than Gene Freaks.
How?
Gene Freaks actually did it in the betterment of his son.
So Dragon didn't do it in the betterment of his son.
Bro,
Dragon is the
Luffy
leader of
could
the
have
most.
died in the Goa Kingdom,
Hey,
bro.
bro, listen to this.
The
You
point
you
is
have
hopping.
Luffy as wait. You have Luffy as a grown man now, 18, and you have Aki who wanted to blow this nigga head off just based off Dragon. So imagine when it was still fresh. You understand Luffy and his pompous? You think Aki wouldn't blow his head, blow him out his diapers?
Then have your son under your protection.
No, but that's choosing his life for him.
No,
Freedom,
I didn't
bro.
say he has to be in the army. I said under protection.
He
Watch
probably was protecting Luffy. He was protecting Luffy.
He thought Garp was gonna protect. Come on, man. This is Garp, bro. Garp ain't protecting nothing, bro. Garp ain't protecting a damn thing. Garp is one of the most selfish characters in the. That's another reason. Garp is actually one of the most selfish characters in the entire story. He is.
He's a Garp hater, bro.
No, I'm not a hater. I'm a truth teller. When has Garp never acted selfishly?
Alternative.
Well, he's going to save Kobe, right?
That's who he personally has a connection with. That's a selfish act.
What?
I would say that's selfless. Actually, isn't that selfless? Because he's going into enemy territory.
Listen, I told y'all Garp's gonna sacrifice himself and showcase a selfless act, just like Newgate did. Newgate and Garp mirror each other. Both of them make foolish decisions. A number of them. A number of foolish decisions.
Well, you said number, but isn't that just the ace thing? That's the only.
Oh no. Do we really want to get into Newgate again? Because I won't destroy Newgate's legacy.
Nah.
We here for it. This man, listen, bro. Newgate's mythos, not who the man was, not his power. Separate that from the man. People get that confused. They're obviously two of the most powerful characters who ever existed. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about them as men. Can we talk about them as men? Newgate, you don't check on Oden at all? At all, bro. For 20 years? Nothing? Izo didn't even know what was going on. How? That's trash, bro. That is actually garbage. What was the reason? We were never given one. Nothing. You didn't send Jozu, Marco, nobody to check on Wano. That was your sworn brother, though. Okay. Sworn brother. Not one of your sons, a sworn brother. That's trash, bro. Bro, you didn't even know what happened to his kids, bro. That's trash. That's like me not checking on my brothers. That's trash, bro. That's trash. I got brothers. That is garbage. And then Ace. How you let Ace not only go by himself? Like, first of all, he shouldn't have been the one to go after Teach. It should have been Marco, is what should have happened. Honestly. That's how it's supposed to happen.
To be fair, I will say that Whitebeard did say Ace, just let it go, bro.
No. If you're supposed to be dad, you say, nah, you not doing that.
But if you're a dad, you might not be able to control it. Even though you're a dad, even though you're a dad, you might not be able to control that reckless son that, just out of control.
Then you send Jozu, Vista, or Marco with his ass. That's what you do. That's what you do. You can't justify it. Teach, and here's the biggest thing. You do not know what Teach is made of. You are a negligent father. Bro, you know that Teach scarred Shanks, bro. That is trash. You can't justify it. It's trash, bro. It is garbage tier.
But then again, he did view Shanks as a kid. I've ever seen, bro. I mean, I see what you say, but there's other sides to it.
Successful children, bro, under him. Kaido's got 4, 3 of which didn't even belong to his ass. Real fathering. And the only one who people seem to have an issue is because she was a rebellious daughter. What did Kaido do wrong? Show me one thing Kaido did wrong as fathering. As actual fathering. Show me one. I'll wait. For everybody who hate on Kaido, show me. I'm not even a Kaido fanboy, nothing like that. But Kaido is the best dad in One Piece. Period.
Because that is insane, bro.
Better than Zeph. Better than Kaido lets you do what you want to do. He does. He does. Kaido actually believes in freedom. Everything you said about Dragon, Kaido's better. Better than Newgate.
Damn, Sean.
Say what?
Everything you said about Dragon, Kaido's better.
What, Kaido's the best dad. He locked his child up in a cave and starve him out.
Wait. Time out. No, that was a lesson. He wasn't gonna let that girl die. Never. He loved her more than anyone. More than anyone. She was a rebellious child. She was playing a fantasy. Are you kidding me? Bro, you take up that's some op shit. You take up after the man who tried to kill me? She showed her. She's like, okay, you want to be a samurai? I'm gonna show you what samurai do. I can agree with
that. Yamato ain't got no tight. Yamato is a bitch in real life. Even thinking about that, that's your old man. That's your daddy. You right. Side with the fuck. I could agree with that one.
I love Yamato. I'm just fair with every character, including Luffy, Zoro. I will call out everybody's flaws because they like characters, they negate. Listen, man, Kaido, his attribute as a dad. This dude, like I said, well, you probably didn't hear it, Sean. Lin is Luffy's grandma. That's Luffy's grandma. And Kaido is the drunk uncle at the barbecue / cookout who's been through life and knows a lot of wisdom. That's his uncle, bro. That was not a fight like an enemy. That was a family fight. Look at how he was. It's the same thing with Katakuri. Katakuri, that cool uncle, bro. Tell me I'm wrong.
Let me ask you a question, though. Y'all think Kaido dead?
No, he ain't dead.
Nah, he's not dead. Big Mom and Kaido were alive.
But what they role is in the future?
Big Mom
needs to be wrapped
Elbaf. Yeah.
And Kaido is going to sacrifice himself for Luffy. He's done his job. Now he's gonna follow Luffy in the final war and rep for them Oni. Rep for the Onis, bro. Got to. He's gonna be he might pull an Oars Jr. in Oars in the final war. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Big Mom, I think, definitely getting wrapped up in Elbaf. But as far as them dead, nah, they're not dead.
There was an eruption. Anyways.
Eruption, yeah. So they probably got pulled out of the underground.
They got the buggy treatment. Yeah. They got the waffle treatment. That's all that happened. And it was the only way to keep them, because it's like, bro, here's the thing. We know Kid, Luffy, Law, all of them couldn't have fully defeated him. Also, it's like King and, you notice how King and Queen got rocket shipped off of it? They wouldn't have been down.
Oh, yeah.
Like that whole thing with Onigashima, there's a reason it happened in the air. Because Oda was like, I can't actually have them fully beat the Beast Pirates because they actually can't. So what we're going to do, it's like the Big Mom Pirates. What we're going to do is we're going to separate everybody to make this somewhat believable. Which is what I was fine with.
Anyways, I think we had a good run.
That's a good run. Man.
Yeah. I was waiting for Adama and Bruce to show up. Hey, but we can always do this next week.
Bruce say he'll finally do these.
Yeah, no problem. No worries. You know.
Ain't everybody living sucker free like you. Ain't everybody living sucker free like you, Pharaoh.
Wait, what'd you say, Sean?
I say ain't everybody living sucker free like you.
Yo, you wild, bro. Nah, but
like the fucking people.
Nah, yeah. But we should actually we're on break next week. This week anyways. Yeah, so shouldn't we? So we might stream again. Usually the same time, like Sunday 1 p.m. seems to be like a decent time because last time we had everybody on. So we'll see if we can get everybody on again. Appreciate
Yeah,
you,
yeah, we
you Dub.
streaming Sunday, and that's what the drop our chapter and Pharaoh
Oh
disappeared
yeah,
for
if he
3
drops an
months.
ass chapter, yo, it might not. You might not see me, man.
You can
I
always
might,
tell when Pharaoh ain't feeling it.
I might be ghosted. I might ghost.
Listen,
Yeah,
Egghead Island is what I told
Egghead
everybody thought it
Island
was
is.
going to be short. I
the
told
thing with
y'all it was going to be lit. I said
the thing with
there's no way
Pharaoh is
Otis dropping trash.
Nah,
Pharaoh
Egghead.
can't even fake it. If it asks, he can't fake it.
No, no, that's because Pharaoh. Here's the truth. We talked about agenda piece. Listen, everybody has agenda piece. Even myself. We got agendas,
Sean, you got an
bro.
agenda, bro.
My agenda is to see Dragon top 1. That's what I want.
Hey, I still hold him as number 2. He right up there with Shanks. I've always held him.
I want that, bro. I want King of
Yo,
Lightning.
yo, King of Lightning. Yo, that would be the biggest. Oh my god,
This
that'd be
nigga
so
too.
crazy.
This nigga on a power high right now, bro. He need to get bring down.
The
Bro,
only reason I have him as number 2 is because of there will be aspects about Shanks that we haven't seen, but you know, Dragon. It's because Dragon. I guess the where I put him in the story, but Shanks number 1 and Kid's redemption arc. That's what I'm holding to. And
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Kid's redemption arc is coming, and it's gonna be
Dragon.
one of the best things. It's gonna be Bellamy on steroids. That's exactly what it's gonna be.
Hey, but Dragon is about to pull up. Get ready, y'all.
Yeah.
Bro, Dragon. Whatever Dragon do, bro. His first feat, he need to put Kizaru in the dirt.
Why it gotta be an admiral, bro? Come on, bro.
Hey, Sean, I like your idea. The first feat, 50 ships gone.
Put him in the dirt. You have to make a statement, bro. You know how long
He got to take out Jay Garcia Saturn. You got to take him out.
The only way I would respect that if Jay Garcia take out Zoro. Let's build Jay Garcia Saturn up first. Feed him Zoro, then feed
a lot of people. Well, I mean, there is the gloves that Frankie could use to hit, but a lot of people are giving that Zoro Kizaru run back, and I'm telling you, Luffy got to fight Jay. He got to fight Jay, bro. Got to. And
I think if
Dragon pulls up,
that's so funny. This dude got a raw name. That's the hottest name in One Piece. Jay Garcia Saturn. That raw, bro.
That's why he a Gorosei, bro.
That raw.
He on top of the world.
So imagine what the next dude's name. We say Freddie Mercury. He's making a joke on that, like Freddie Mercury.
All the rock stars. Jerry Garcia. Apparently, it was out of the Jerry Garcia, lead singer of Grateful Dead. That's that's part of where it comes from.
Okay. So next one will be Freddie Mercury.
So Eustace Kid may actually have royal lineage then, because all of his aesthetics is punk rock related. So who knows?
Eustace Kid,
I don't put it past Oda.
Two red-haired characters. I'm just saying.
They got scars and got one arm. Hey, you might be onto something.
We've been looking forward to this.
I'm just saying, if we're going with rockstar aesthetics, then.
What you say, Sean?
I wasn't even satisfied with Kid and Wano. I wasn't pleased with what he do.
I think most people weren't pleased with it.
Because y'all tell me, Sean, stop bitching. Oda got big plans.
He got plans, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Me and you dub on it.
Okay, Oda plans. I sitting back, rubbing my hands like Birdman, thinking Oda about to show me these top secret plans right now. And then y'all telling me he got more plans.
It's the story finish. Because I never see y'all fooled yourselves. I never said big plans in Wano. Did I say that? No, I did not. Trust in the story.
I never said that either, Sean. So I don't know where you get your information from.
I don't know who you listen to. Don't listen to the fodder. Listen to
you're listening to the man, Sean.
You sounding like a corn for Oda. Trust him, Oda, man.
Yo, I'm not. Listen, I'm not Oda's Angels, bro.
I told y'all what Shanks was gonna do. I was proven right. So I just stay flexing, bro. I just stay flexing. That's what I do.
Hey.
But certain characters, you use Dick Ride hard though. So I don't think
everybody got an agenda, bro.
Wait. Where's the dick riding? I don't dick ride.
No, but use Dick Ride Luffy and Shanks hard. So I don't take nothing.
Wait, Sean. No, that's not true. Because y'all all hit me up. What happened with Kaido? And I said that's to be expected. Did I not? And I'm having that same smoke with Kid. This is what Yonkos do. Like A Yonko will be a Yonko. What Lin was doing versus Marco, she had Marco hemmed up. Did she not? That's what Yonko do. Like, what is... I don't know why people are getting overhyped, but because we know what Yonko do. This is what they do. What did you expect? Okay,
but I didn't expect that Elbow sped. Nobody talked about that Elbow sped. I was clean.
I did in the chat. Yo, them Giants though. The Giants are I see why they're called the most powerful nation, bro. Ain't nobody seeing. No nation is seeing the Giants, bro. No one is seeing the Giants. If it's not the world government, you're not seeing the Giants.
Hey, Dragon packing them up. Dragon packing them up.
Y'all is the same dudes who hype up the samurai and then talk.
Who, me? I never hyped up the samurai, bro.
Pharaoh's the main one.
Wait, I'm the main one? Wait, no. No,
you turn your back on.
No, I never hyped them up. Stop.
John, hold on now. Let's talk with facts. Number one, the samurai had been held for like 20 years, bro, in oppression. Number two, if those samurai went to any other nation outside of Elbath, they are wrecking. They are running through nations. What are you talking about? The samurai on average is too powerful. They know how, all of them know how to use hockey pretty much. Like, what is we talking about? Like, most nations in the world are getting clapped. Easy work if the samurai pulled up. Am I wrong?
Sir, you have to start taking accountability, bro.
No, I didn't. I don't know where you're getting your information from, Sean, but I never said
you
it. You can go back into my chapter reviews. I got the receipts.
You took it. Pharaoh, you were hyping them. You were hype. Don't do this.
Nah.
We got
you tell me,
but Sean is making it seem like I'm thinking these guys are gods or something. Nah, bro. Nah.
You make videos.
Come on, Pharaoh.
No, bro. I never. I'm mostly neutral. Like, nah. I didn't.
No, you are not neutral, sir. Stop it.
You tell me I can have a deep appreciation of New York when I come from Wano. You understand?
Listen, in the initial stages of Wano, when we were getting all these crazy things and build up and like,
you full of shit.
I was a bit reactionary. I was a bit reactionary on those initial stages for sure. But
Mihawk never went to Wano. That's the hilarious part. He never went.
Yeah, Mihawk, right? That's another thing people were talking about.
Shit, Pharaoh.
Nah,
you're full of shit.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Pharaoh, you got to take this one public L though. You kept saying that Kaido was going to pull out another. I take another W.
What?
Let me show you a Pharaoh. Let me show you a Pharaoh. Pharaoh responsible for some of Oda.
Is this a road session?
Pharaoh responsible for the high sales.
Pharaoh, you thought you had a
Pharaoh responsible. Pharaoh responsible for the high sales of one. Irresponsible for these high sales because every arc when it over, Pharaoh, you all think that was good. Wait till we get to Wano. You all ain't seen nothing yet. And then after Wano, wait till we get shit.
Words
wait till we get the Egghead.
No.
You always just do the same shit. Oh man, y'all thought Egghead was good. Wait till we get the Elbow.
Yo, am I like the only one on a brief though? Am I like the only one who liked how it all went down with the poetic justice of Orochi and Kaido going, and how people hated that flashback of Wano? I loved it personally. I thought it was beautiful of the suffering of the people.
Which one?
But I was just like the stuff in Luffy being the warrior of liberation, taking down the oppression. I thought it was just beautiful personally, and maybe it's like me as a black dude relating to shit. I don't know.
I don't like how I explain. I don't like how that was done. I don't know. I feel like Oda could have do. I don't like how that was done.
Well, what was different between it and Doflamingo? I was gonna say Sir Crocodile, Doflamingo, and Kaido. Luffy took them down in very similar ways.
I don't like the fact that Oda create a mythology for Luffy. This is a fake mythology, bro. Nico only exists in the One Piece world.
No, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
A fake mythology, bro. Like, come on.
But Sean.
Actually, no, hold on. It makes perfect sense in two different ways, and it's not completely fake. He pulled not just Haruman. He also pulled, and people brought this up. He also pulled the Greek goddess of Nike, which is the goddess of victory, by the way. He just changed things up. Also, I like that he created his own gods. Why not? That's cool.
And
That's
Sean,
cool.
initially I was like iffy about it, but after learning about like the desires of people and like how devil fruits manifest, I'm liking it a bit more now. Because of like the desire of liberation to be freed. He's like tied to slaves, what they desired, freedom. Yeah. The warrior of liberation, sun god Nika, bro. That's fire, bro.
So that devil fruit sprang from slavery. They wanted hope.
It could, yep. It stemmed from slavery. Yep, and it ties into Luffy's character, freedom. Like if you think about it, bro, it goes well.
And he's the sun god. We still got to delve in. Oda's pulling from a lot of different forms of mythology, by the way. There's a hell of a lot.
I like Nika abilities in general, bro, because Nika could really help Luffy could compete, bro, because in a rules. You understand?
Yeah.
That dude got to answer to everything. Every day.
Bro.
Every day. And then look at this thing. We saw the giant Luffy. We saw that for 1 second, bro. Imagine this nigga in the whole
form, bro, like a whole fight.
Doing that. And he was goofy with Kaido. He was just skipping with him. Yep. Imagine him punching him.
Pharaoh, get this. I'm gonna tell you something, right? So we saw mainly the Zoan attributes with Luffy versus Kaido. I think versus Teach, we'll see the Paramecia attributes.
Oh, okay.
And versus Sakazuki, if he fights Sakazuki, because I'm telling you, he has Logia attributes.
Bro,
that first panel we saw,
his body was melting.
Devil fruits.
The Paramecia aspect is the rubber.
But we're gonna see Logia attributes. I guarantee you, they're coming. When he develops and he fights against
the Paramecia aspect.
To be fair, Sean,
the Paramecia aspect is the rubber.
Yeah. To be fair, Sean, like he could, because like Luffy right now is like his rubber is just like malleable to like to no limits. So he could become like liquid, bro, like Katakuri.
Like he can become loose.
Yeah, loose, like real loose. Yeah, like it could be crazy, like
almost like a condom.
People have pointed to on Sabaody with the resin and that resin theory. I think that's still, again, rubber sap is coming. It's coming, and I'm waiting.
Pharaoh, almost like a condom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for him to be his rubber to be as tough as pure rubber tires.
I don't want to hear that. That should be lame from day one.
Nah,
no.
Vulcanization.
Sean, no.
The vulcanization.
I mean pure rubber.
Well,
bro, do you know how thick pure rubber is? He will be able to tank blows, bro.
He can always get the toughness from Armin Hockey, so that could be the
that's the thing. I don't like how in depth Luffy fruit get explored so in depth, and kid shit just barely touch the surface, bro. The only thing I could get is some ray guns.
But like, bro, Sean, when you think about it though, that rail gun that kid uses is impressive as hell. Sean, think about it. This dude is using scraps and he's creating energy from that shit.
Kid, I've argued that Kid is arguably pound for pound.
See, Pharaoh, that's why I say it impressive, bro. But it's something I could think about. It's something you could draw. This Oda, bro, we ain't supposed to be able to guess that this dude could probably make a real gun. You understand? Ain't nothing kid do other than a sign is what I couldn't guess. And you understand what catch me off guard when I say, bro, this could really create it.
Oda can, like Oda, I feel like Oda has like, he definitely has more for kid, bro. Like, it's just like
even with Law creative with his shit a little bit.
Law was the ultimate like what he was doing. Like,
nah. Guys, y'all got to think of two ways. So number one, people want Kid. First of all, he's very, very young. Shout out to Kid because him and Frankie are pound for pound, arguably the two most intelligent pound for pound dudes on the planet. I will debate that. Number two, I can explain what I mean by that. And number two, they're babies. Just like Luffy, all of these guys are babies with their awakenings. Babies. We saw what Katakuri, Doflamingo, and more are doing. These guys, and what I was saying about Luffy, Luffy got to work on his base.
I ain't talking about their awakening. I talking about their general abilities. Even when you dig into Katakuri bag, Katakuri had a real bag.
No, that's my point.
Bag.
They're babies. They just awakened. So that means they're just walking. What did Doflamingo say? He said, "You're a baby. You ain't even walking through the doorstep, bro."
So watch this one, though. Even before Luffy awakened, he still had a bag. Yes, he had creativity. You understand?
Right.
He didn't show shit other than some metal slamming metal down, rotten punk. I wasn't impressed with the dude from a creative standpoint.
I understand, and that's what I'm saying is, kid. This, Law is going more into his doctoring bag. Even though I still say Zoro would use it better, but whatever. From battle stance, Kid, him and Frankie. When I say arguably two of the most intelligent, or arguable, because what they're able to do with it, he's just doing this with scrap metal.
Yeah,
bro.
metal.
If he taps into his engineering,
you're trying to say his resources ain't on the level of what Vegapunk got, and he's still managing to build impressive shit.
Yeah, he doesn't. Imagine if he has, imagine if he gets like tech from Vegapunk and starts manipulating shit together and stuff. Imagine, bro.
Kid, here's the thing. Kid's final stuff is going to be mechs, bro. He's going to be making Gundams and stuff. Guarantee you. Not them little babies he was doing. He going to be making giant robots with his abilities. He going to be... Now, he's never going to be Magneto, because Oda's not going to those levels. If you know Magneto from the comics, that's what people want. I'm like, the man is a genius and highly experienced. That's... If he did Magneto in One Piece, it's over. No one's touching Kid. It's not even happening. You can't do it. Giant Gundams? Imagine a fleet of them. Bro, imagine Kid out here just coming in and he's got killer like he got 5 dudes in Gundams, bro. Gundams. That's the stuff.
He had the chance. He had the chance to show all of that, bro. I was waiting on all that Gundam shit you talking about.
But Sean, this is like EOS potential though. Like this is godlike abilities.
You know what character I'm interested in seeing fight? Even though he did look bad in his show, like I'm interested in seeing Green Bull. I'd like to see what Green Bull could do. I
he's
really
gonna
love to see it,
bro.
The Forest,
he's gonna be nasty, bro.
I will see where Oda take this through.
I think he's probably the most versatile. I feel like out of all the Admirals.
Yeah, definitely.
Because his ability is not one
but the
thing.
What I think of Green Bull too, I think he's the most durable too, even more than Akino, because he could just respawn.
Respawn. That's the crazy thing that like. He can respawn from a plant that's on the floor. So if he takes in crazy damage, he'll just respawn. It's crazy.
And the thing is, this nigga, we didn't even see the real shit of what Green Bull could do.
Nah, we didn't see the surface.
We know plants, solar beam and shit like that. Yeah, collecting sunlight and
unlimited stamina. The dude takes in energy by just in the sunlight. That's why he hasn't eaten in days. It's like there's a lot of potential there.
I wonder who would give him first.
In fairness,
showcases him.
In fairness, though,
because beating Weevil is impressive too, though. Because you all had Weevil for right hand command.
I had him first commander.
And then he beat King and Queen. Only time Green Bull no difficulty was against Shanks.
Yeah, Shanks is the ultimate.
To me, Green Bull didn't even really look that bad. The only reason why I was mad at Green Bull is because the character he established. If he was a cool dude, he come in cool and he say, "Yo, shit, I this Shanks, I got a back." Yeah, I would give him a break, but the nigga come like Billy Badass and then he get checked. You understand? That's why Green Bull is get dog the way he's get dog.
Yeah.
Right.
But I believe in dudes who I believe in characters who but that equal smoke. Akino equal smoke. Anybody could get it. Dragon pull up, he ain't scared. He can try to blow off his face. Shanks pull up, he can blow off his face in a regular circumstance. He can blow off his face, bro.
Yeah, there's always Akino don't care.
Akino got that. He got that dog in it.
That's why he's the magma dog, bro.
Aramaki was trying to impress Sakazuki, but he easily took
But
that
the thing
Weeble.
is,
But in fairness, though,
the thing is, I believe I
he
believe Green Bull putting on a show, bro. I don't believe Green Bull this coonish. I don't.
Because of his initial
I
like interaction with what's his name, with Fujitora. I agree with you on that, Sean.
yeah,
There's like
I believe he putting on a front. Green Bull ain't this coonish, bro. I believe Green Bull don't respect the world government, but he ain't a revolutionary.
yeah
I believe Green Bull can end up being with Akinu when they turn. Green Bull respect, you gotta recognize Green Bull is a dude.
yeah
Even when he was explaining Kaido, if Kaido wasn't here, I would attack. Power respects power, bro.
yeah
That dude
yeah.
respect power. He ain't just can sit
Ar-
by and you understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
He putting on a show.
Aramaki
You think
Aramaki
nobody in
easily
the
took that
history
Weeble
you think nobody in
and
the history in no marine ever questioned, bro, why we listening to these old dudes? Like, bro, Aki could do what they doing. Why they here?
That's why I
You
look at
understand?
Sengoku and Garp's generation a little bit sketchy on like several things, but
I
They
told
coons,
you
man. They
they
coons. Just
coons,
like Wanda was saying. They
coons,
coons.
they coons.
They coons. Just keep
Aramaki,
it real.
shout out to
You see,
Aramaki.
Fujitora? Fujitora have a rebellious spirit. Even he
yeah.
come in his first couple days on the job, he'd already make big
Now,
head.
one thing I
Ask,
will say is that back then, like, I don't think they had this much. Because think about it, this era of piracy is the greatest. So there's the greatest competition. And now this is the era in which the Marines are the strongest and they have the most members. And I feel like this is
Bro,
they had the chance to do this now. And maybe and if we
bro.
and
so,
sword might be
Pharaoh,
something that
you
might be
think
created by Garp.
you think we can get that internal conflict?
Oh yeah, for sure. Internal
Yes.
conflict is coming.
Civil
Not
War
sure
So
when,
first
but
coming.
hypothetically,
Schism is coming.
if and the Marines find out, okay, this empty throne shit is a lie.
yeah,
Garce ain't got no shit.
yep.
You think that could spark some change?
It's a rift. It's gonna be a rift. I don't know how the
Because
wars.
what if the Garce say, okay, what if the Garce say, okay, some of these kingdoms rebelling, so let's fucking eradicate them. But some of these niggas from these kingdoms, you understand? What if they
Mm,
point they shit at the kingdom where Kizaru from, or
yeah,
you understand,
yeah, yeah.
or one of they
I think
what they
Borsellino. I don't think Borsellino's going anywhere though. I think Borsellino's
no, but
gonna
I
ride
use
with
the
the. I
hypothetical
think there's gonna be a
situation
civil war in the Marine.
what if the world government point they shit
Hmm.
at where Fujitora from? Just keep in mind they don't give a
Yeah,
fuck now the world. Let's get this city, they rebelling.
Yeah,
yeah,
like your country, like your home
yeah.
country. Yeah.
That'll force dude's hand, bro.
Ar-
I can't let the Don them get burned. Like even God, if they pointed
right.
at the gold, I said the Gold Kingdom is one of the revolting
Well,
kingdoms.
I
God
think I
have to
told you.
step up
That's why I think Garp. I think Garp is going to die soon, and
and
it's reasons why
Pharaoh.
it's like this.
Mm.
Oh no, that's another one of my
Yeah.
theories. And please record that and save this right now. The Gold Kingdom, they can try to
Mm.
wipe that out. They can
Who?
try to level the Gold
Oh,
Kingdom.
the Gold Kingdom.
Yes, the
Do
Gold
you
Kingdom
think?
is
Do
one
you
of those
think
kingdoms
Sabo?
that the Gold
Do
Kingdom
you
is one
think?
of those kingdoms that rebel in
And
the
you know,
rebellion with Sabo.
I don't know. Stelly wanted the empty throne.
They can try to blow that up. And you know what that can cause? That can cause all the big dogs to that's when everybody can meet.
But
That's the conversion point for
Sean,
Shanks, Dragon.
Stelly wants the empty throne though.
Huh?
Stelly wants the empty throne though.
Stelly, that's a pipe dream, bro. Right now, Stelly don't even have
No, no,
control
no.
of
Oda doesn't just do that stuff for no reason though, bro. He doesn't
bro.
just do. I'm telling you, that's gonna
Stelly,
come back into play.
trust me when I say this one. The next time you see this and you remember Sean said this, don't talk with no around Detroit. Give the black man his credit. Okay?
Listen, I
Give the
give
black
black
man his
man
credit.
credit. Sean, you take L's,
Okay.
bro. You take a
Give
lot
the
of
black man
L's,
his
bro.
credit. Remember when I tell you
Bro.
this, the next time we see the Gold Kingdom, Stelly ain't gonna even be in power, bro. The people gonna be overrunning that shit, bro. Trust me when I say that. Stelly ain't in
mm,
power no more. He can hate
I,
Sabo even more for what he do. That can pour more gas on what they
gas.
dealing with.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I could see that. I could see
So he
that.
wanted to be the king of the world, but he ain't even the king of the Gold Kingdom no more.
I actually
Just
like
watch.
that because like every time
And
that we see Stelly, he's always like fidgety. Like he's not. He wants to achieve higher, but is always like put in his
Mhm.
place.
And
But
when they point that shit at Makino and Dadan and all
No,
that,
that's
watch
when.
what can happen.
Yeah, Shanks coming out, Garp coming out. Hey,
or Stelly pulls some genocidal stuff, and that's how he elevates. Stelly
Look
might
at
be the
this
one.
the celestial taxes. He got to pay that shit. Take it from the people and give it to world government. I want to become a celestial dragon. Yeah, I see it too. I see both sides.
I forget York.
Oh yeah, York. We talked about that a little bit.
I forget her. I wasn't in the
People
whole
don't
stream.
think that's gonna happen. I actually don't agree with that. I think she possibly could, if it depends on how Oda wants to play it. But
I think York of a backup plan, and I think Black better part of this backup plan. That's why they shipped York.
Yep.
That's why they shipped York. Y'all wondering who's the 11th, the 10th Titanic captain? Bro, Oda split these Vegapunks up for a reason, because the old Vegapunk might die.
Yeah.
And every faction could have a Vegapunk with
your own.
suit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Lilith with the Straw Hats, York with the Blackbeard Pirates, and who else?
Dragon needs one. Dragon definitely. I feel like Dragon's gonna take one.
Maybe he rescues Stella.
Shaka.
Maybe he rescues Stella.
Shaka, yeah.
But
Shaka look like he dead, bro.
The girl Lilith could go with Caesar Clown them and build destructive shit.
Caesar, she would definitely.
Caesar Clown and Judge.
I thought she would go with the Straw Hats.
I think she'd go with Caesar Clown and Judge and build like nuclear shit.
I wonder who's gonna go with Straw Hats, because one of them is gonna go. It might be Lilith. We'll see. But
I do have Julie Bonnie becoming a Straw Hat. I have said Julie Bonnie phenomenal.
That trader shit, Oda hit that spot on, bro. And I always tell y'all, the trader always the one who y'all least expected to be the one who shit on the toilet. Who no one.
She was the first person to get attacked by the Seraphims. That's like Oda's.
So when I tell y'all,
that was my only thing. I said that was my.
When I tell y'all, Oda selling a dude like Green Bull too hard as a corn. Listen to me. Listen to Uncle Sean. Listen.
Bro, I never actually thought he was that bad after that speech, because what he said was somewhat right, like about stability and like balance and all that shit.
He's not actually a cool. He also hold on.
That almost gave a hint into the ancient kingdom a little bit. The ancient kingdom didn't know.
Yeah.
Hierarchy was established under the world government.
But Sean, Aramaki is not a full coon. Here's why. If you actually listen to what he said, he was talking about the state of nature. He said nature.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not cooning actually. His is
at the end of the day, Wonder. At the end of the day, man, in this world can't be equal. You have to be able to look up at something and respect it.
Yeah.
If you had everybody on one note saying there's equals, these niggas would chew each other up and kill each other and spit each other out. But the fact that Kaido dog and that hierarchy, that is maintain the peace and the balance.
I'm not saying you can't have. I'm not saying that hierarchies are necessarily essential, but people throw shade because you get into a lot of political views. But what I will say is there are times in history where certain men are going to have to rise up like a dragon. You see what I'm saying? There are times where it's necessary. That people are going to have to follow. So what I was going to say was Aramaki, he wrapped up Weevil with no real damage. So that just shows. And King and Queen, even if they were weakened, it's still impressive. But at the same time, this is why I know he's the weakest, or arguably the weakest of the admirals. Luffy and his squad was not phased by Aramaki. That was eating, bro. Yo, that was one of the greatest flexes. That was up there with what Shanks did to me. Luffy and them are just eating, bro. Luffy ain't concerned. He said, yeah, Momo them got it. Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, it didn't look like they were that much concerned, but then again, they weren't concerned because look at the firepower they had there. Like you got Kid, you got Law, you got Yamato. You got Yamato, you got Luffy, Zoro.
You have to keep in mind that Aramaki placement in the story is why they didn't scare him. They just fight Kaido. Who's Green Bull? That's why they thinking.
That's
you understand? If Green Bull was introduced 3 times scared, they would have been panicked. It would have been just like Kizaru, where they fighting these plants and they can't do shit, and they
Right.
Uncle really have to save them. It would have been a
Oh yeah.
blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
no, I'm not shitting on the admirals. The admirals I've always viewed, and y'all know I always had the Yonko over the admirals. But the admirals, see, the admirals, their powers represent a lot. So the Yonko are these overwhelming forces, but they all have drawbacks. The admirals, especially the Logia admirals, bro, that's lava stay coming at you. You got to deal with light and ice and the forest. That's just a problem. That's just wide scale.
No, but I honestly, I get what you're saying, one no, but it's different ways to be strong. Same way Shanks ain't gonna beat you the same way Kaido can beat you. Kaido ain't gonna beat you the same way Big Mom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For example, Aramaki might be a battle of attrition where he just wears you out for 100 days. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's different ways.
Him versus him, like Kaido is the worst Yonko he can face.
Oh,
because
100%.
Kaido's stamina. So I'm not saying y'all are wrong. That's why just because I had the admirals weaker doesn't people had it like, oh, this is like KOLs. He takes it to an extreme. That's a gulf. I said nah. And the reason I said you would need 3 admirals as opposed to 2 because I think the problem with the admirals' abilities is that they have too much range. So if you have 2 admirals, they have to be limited in what they do to not fuck up the entire environment.
Yep.
That's why it would be a 1-on-1 with an admiral. But if you bring all 3, no, nobody's surviving 3 admirals. This is not happening.
Too much.
If Luffy was able to fight 3 admirals at the end of the series, I'd be like, oh,
even though Ian is destructive as theirs, his Green Bull ability is scary, bro. That's like fighting a fucking zombie, dog.
To me, it's worse.
Endless zombie. That's like fighting a zombie.
Constant stream of like life coming at you.
And when y'all can really start to appreciate Green Bull powers is when he turned the whole field into a forest, everything, and you trapping like a prison, and
that forest,
the whole shit,
the forest is literally his body. Yeah, exactly. Like he can control.
You always say Pharaoh. You always say, oh, Dragon's so strong because he's surrounded by wind. He's the only Logia surrounded by wind. What the fuck but Green Bull?
Yeah.
If he could spring a forest out of nowhere.
Yep.
Bro, get this. Here's what you think to the next level. Y'all say about awakenings of Logias. Green Bull, if you've ever seen where there's in DBGT, there was that one General Rildo. If you've ever seen Ego, the Living Planet, Aramaki can become potentially the entire island, bro. You gotta fight an island. You gotta be Usopp now and fight an entire island, bro. That is devastation.
You have to keep in mind that you fight the entire island, then you have audition with all type of utility, bro. You have poison ivy, you have gases, you have solar beams, you have
you got mist,
so much
mist
shit,
plants.
I have been waiting for this.
And Rainbow attack style could just be okay. I using the forest to trap niggas, to pin niggas down. Yeah. Then that's when I can do my dirt on them.
One thing with the admirals is that I have been
waiting for this devil fruit right beneath like the Mizunomi, the water Logia, and a few others, because this devil fruit or an earth type devil fruit like this. You think of Hashirama, you think of my dog Yoko Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm not the biggest Yu Yu Hakusho fan, but
you know what I would love to see?
Plant-based devil fruit. They're too disgusting,
I would love to see Green Bull versus Miyok, because I just want to showcase. I know Miyok will beat him, but I just want to showcase how annoying Green Bull ability is, bro.
Yeah,
like
Shanks
you cut
versus Shanks.
I want to show how annoying this shit could be.
Nah, that's facts, bro.
Let's say Mihawk just be like, okay, split island. I think that means just splitting islands. He's like, forget this, bro. Split island, island butter.
Luffy punched Green Bull with a Bazarin gun, whatever it called. And Green Bull, instead of flying away, Green Bull sink into the ground and root himself, and he don't move. He's firm in the ground, and he just wrap all his branches around Luffy like a net. Like it's so much ways and so much shit to make this dude more.
You know what Luffy gonna do? Luffy gonna go up to the side and he gonna start throwing. He gonna be Zeus. He gonna start chucking lightning.
You know what Luffy can do against Green Bull? You only could do something like Gummo no Kong Storm or some shit.
Luffy is gonna start chucking lightning. I'm telling you, that it's gonna be the cartooniest, wackiest stuff.
Real talk, y'all,
boy.
y'all think that fruit set? Watch the wind devil fruit, bro. Oh shit, that can be nasty.
Oh, the wind.
Sean,
You already know what I think it is, right, Sean? Like, I think that's the third ancient weapon, based on it.
I
don't.
Sean.
I'm calling it, bro. I'm using my future sight right now.
You see a dragon is do Sabos do the dragon claws and shit with the 2 claws and shit. Watch Monkey D. Dragon can do a fucking
bro, like it's so crazy, bro. What if this dude is like a crazy Conqueror's hockey user too? On top of that fact, bro,
he is.
You know what dragon? You know what dragon can do? You know how this shit can be different from Sab. You see how Sabos break people face in? Dragon can fill their mode up with air and make them float like a balloon and pop them. Just pop their whole body. But you don't even see them pop. You can just see the silhouette of them pop.
Yeah, it's just a fucking red blob, like just explode. Nah, but like dragon, you guys
if
like
he does
dragon.
If he does have a mythical zone like Inuyasha, God of Storms or the God of Rain or something, or he's gonna be One Piece exclusive god, dragon might be.
I would like if I would like him to follow the same theme as Enel, like how Enel was Raijin. Well, I want him to be like Fujin in terms of theme.
Fujin,
like
the wind god,
in fuel in like eat the fusion devil food, but he just using the same shit like a wind bag. He collecting the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he channel it into a bag or something like that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But what if he is a god of storms? This is what I'm saying. Like in it, is it Inuyasha? I'm trying to not Inuyasha. From Shintoism. You know what I'm talking about? The god of storms.
Inuarashi. Yeah, that's Arashi. Yeah, that's the storm. Yeah.
I would like for Dragon to have I would like for him to have the same shit as Caesar Clown. I feel like that could be the most broken part.
Removes the air.
Remove the air.
Of course.
I would like for when the world government approaching
he would
Dragon,
have total manipulation of air at that point. Yeah.
Unless Dragon is a different type of dragon, because Kaido didn't really use the.
Nah, bro.
No. Hold on. No. Kaido
hold on, bro. Let me know spit.
No, Kaido didn't really use the wind aspect of it. He used every other element. There are different types of dragons.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Kaido did use wind. He cut off thing with wind.
Kaido does have wind.
I'm not saying he didn't use it at all, but I say he didn't really use it.
He
used
tornadoes. He had tornadoes. He had slices. Come on, bro.
I agree, but
I feel like
he also said there can only be one dragon in.
Yeah.
But I said I don't mind a dragon, right? I don't mind for somebody to have a Western dragon, but I don't feel like that person should be. Kaido already showed the Eastern dragon. Yeah. So the next step is the Western dragon, the Flame dragon, like Sabo is portrayed, right? So I don't mind somebody having that, but not dragon. We need.
I just say is Dragon's Conqueror's hockey. That's what y'all know. That has been my thing for the longest. His Conqueror's hockey is so powerful that he's just dominating everything.
Dragon of Conqueror's hockey. I believe it's Conqueror's hockey, just nasty, just like Luffy way. He don't even have to really hit you with his devil fruit like that.
Yep.
You understand?
No. But what if he likes Shanks and don't even need devil fruit? It's just hockey. It's just hockey.
No, but I believe that's a devil fruit, bro. In no way in the world.
I feel like Dragon is like the second coming of like Whitebeard in terms of not strength, but like ability, in which they have crazy hockey, and then on top of that, crazy ass devil fruit, a top 10 devil fruit.
But you're trying to say Dragon. He have every fucking thing.
He has everything. He's like Luffy. He's maxed out, literally.
Or here's the funny part, right? When you look at the revolutionaries, Sean, you always bring this up. They have devil fruits that's akin to what they do, right?
Yeah.
What if Dragon has a completely subversive ability? You know Oda would do it too. Oda would do it. Maybe it's like ink. Maybe what if he has like the ink devil fruit or some shit?
Sean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past Oda. Now, Sean, I do think it's gonna be the wind. I think it's gonna be the wind, but I understand what UW is saying, where he's gonna make some crazy turn on Dragon's Devil Fruit. Like, could you imagine that?
I'm telling you, bro.
I feel like the wind Devil Fruit. It just suit the nigga, bro. It just suit him.
Oda is never that on the point though. He's never that on the nose. He always gives some wrinkle. I'm just saying, it's gonna be some wrinkle in here. If he's an octopus or something, and it may be like some mythology we have never heard of, some ancient mythology that we've never seen. Maybe he's a bird or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's gonna be something. If he's a thunder. If he's a Thunderbird,
Thunderbird.
But I don't want it. But a Thunderbird is one of the strongest candidates too, because that Native American.
Yeah, yep. The Skypean, like he looks kind of like Skypean, kind of.
Or no, Sean. Kits. I can never say his name, but the feathered serpent. It's like a dragon. The feathered serpent. If you know Mayan mythology,
yeah, I know who you're talking about. Something Katsuko or something. I forget the name. Yeah, but I know what you're saying.
Katsukoto or something.
Yeah. Feathered serpent. Yeah, that's actually a theory.
It would make sense.
Yep.
It would make sense if he's the feathered serpent. It's a dragon, but it's not a.
And it's green too. So, listen, a lot of potential.
Oda would do it.
But Sean, don't be surprised if there's a subverting of like Devil Fruit, where it's just like, whoa, it's not the wind Logan, bro, because Oda, he got the balls to do something like that.
I know Oda is scared you thinking one way and then he's cross you up.
I know. Yeah, but again, I agree. I agree on the wind. Though. That's my first take.
Because I looking at Dragon, the founders of the Revolutionary Army. Look at their attack beats. All wind-based, bro. Deathwing, win. Ursa Shock, the pod cannons, win. All of them are thematic of wind, bro. This the top two founders. Even Coffin Kuma. Like, Dragon have that, bro. And even this theme, like, nobody could have find him. It fit why the nigga could escape any situation. Why you can't catch him?
Find dude.
He's
like he's invisible.
He could be in front of Saturn face right now and start up a storm or some shit, disappear.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, bro, when Dragon pulls up, it's gonna be the end, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, if he's coming to Egghead, it's 50 ships gone. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was telling Sean,
that's gonna be interesting. So massive.
You know what I would like?
He's gonna replicate the Roger Shiki situation.
Our band that stopped out Distraught's in trouble, right? And I would like the narrator to just make a comment. And then a storm.
Oh, the storm! Yeah, that would be so funny.
And then go and break next 2 weeks.
Nah, like I can't wait, bro. Like
I can imagine it like this: the narrator, Luffy's fighting Jake, Zoro's fighting, Kizaru, whatever, right? And then, as if a twist of fate, the winds of change, the skies darken, and the winds of change happen. Something like
Sean, if Oda makes the narrator come out for Dragon's introduction, nah, he got to be top one, bro.
No, I don't know. I don't think he can bring the narrator reserved for Shanks, but if he bring that narrator, bro, it's serious. I fucking know.
Yeah, that'll be serious, bro.
I ripping off my shirt. I ripping off my shirt like Hulk Hogan on camera, bro. This shit,
Sean,
this shit will make me. This shit, wonder if that shit happen. If Dragon come out in his introduction hype,
and maybe the introduction box, or you know what Oda likes to do at the end of the Dragon, we just see the silhouette, or we see the side profile, and he's like, "Hey, Luffy, I guess it's time for the winds of change," or some shit. You know how he does at the end of the chapter, bro.
If his introduction is hype, as y'all saying, I call a note sick for 2 weeks. I call a note sick for 2 weeks.
You should.
And then the next chapter, we're gonna get the info box, Monkey D. Dragon. And then his whatever the ability is, if it's a devil fruit, how he does.
Imagine if the info box is Monkey D. Dragon, wielder of ancient weapon Uranus.
But let me ask you a question. If this would be a fitting thing for Dragon, let's say Dragon pull up, right? Destroy all the fucking ships, all them sink, except the one with Saturn and Kizaru on, right? The dudes in there, they're in the ocean. and Kizaru about the top dragon, but Saturn tell him stand down. He tell him
Yep.
stand. You think that's enough?
Nah, that's not enough.
Or you want to see some shit
Because like,
happen?
well, some shit gotta happen, bro.
I don't know. It might be a Shanks. It might be a Shanks parallel. We might get a Shanks.
Boy.
We might get a Shanks.
What you say? You
say?
say?
Oh no! Oh no! I got the perfect one.
Because
Him on either Borsalino, like let's say Jay Garcia, if he is beating down Luffy, you see Dragon just like he did with Smoker. Puts his hand on
Ooh, bro,
Garcia.
he's sitting on a celestial dragon. Nah, bro, that would be so iconic, bro.
Hey, I see you messing
That would
with
be
my
so
boy.
iconic, bro. If that happens, bro.
Hey,
Nah.
daddy energy.
Bro, that would be
Hey, I see you messing with my boy.
that would be sick. That'd be a great callback. With you have one of them standing over Luffy about to finish him.
Yep.
I can just stop them. Like he do the same thing.
Same exact.
Same thing.
Oda loves to do it.
Nah,
he said,
bro,
"Hey, I see you messing with my boy. He ain't ready yet."
That's gotta be it, you know. That's gotta be it.
But I don't feel like none of them could really fuck with Luffy like right now though. Like
I don't know. I think
I'm telling you, bro.
there's gonna be some secret power to these Goroseis, bro.
What if it was Teach? What if Teach was Luffy had fought against Garcia?
We seen this sneaker shit backfiring on Luffy, so it could be a situation where he ain't at full strength because because Seraphim wearing him out right now too.
Yeah.
But Sean, what if he's able to fight off Garcia or Kizaru or whoever, right? And then Teach. What if it is Teach? And Teach is like, and Dragon like, nah. Or Shanks. Dragon or Shanks would be like, nah. Nah, Teach. Nah, bro.
No, but that
this is not what the way.
Blackbeard can't have take another L where he look funny. He too much running, bro. He just run from Rayleigh. You understand? So him, I don't like that too. I like the scenario where they fighting Luffy on the back foot, nigga, but to finish Luffy or do some serious damage and drag him behind him.
Yep.
Boom.
I think, and again, like how the panel was like with the Smoker situation, he's hovering above like Smoker, right? In this panel, he would be hovering over Jay Garcia, and it's symbolic because it's like I'm trying to topple you guys, like I'm above you right now.
Oh shit, Pharaoh.
Bro, that panel will go hard, bro.
Oh shit. Just like standing on the air, it's cloak blowing. He just above him.
Yep, above him.
That's sick, bro. I hope Oda delivered that.
I'm hoping Dragon comes, man, because that's the all.
If Dragon doesn't come, I'm settling that if you have 3, if not, bro, what if all the Yonko converge on Egghead? Bro, if every single one of Bro, and I'm not saying nothing's going down, but if they all converge and it's all like, all right. And then what if they all decide to go against the world government and the world government says, it's time to back it off. All 4 Yonkos.
I want Dragon to show up with his boys, but I'd say I want him to show up with just the wind grandma floating in the air or some shit like that, or I want him come by himself, but I don't know which one I'd rather more.
I think he's coming by himself. It depends. He could come with his crew, like you said, like if the wind sailed the boat faster or whatever, or he has some way.
Not sail the boat fast. I talking about lift the ship.
Lift it, yeah, he could possibly do that. Lift it like flying. Yeah, like he flying with the ship.
I'm just looking at this is about to be bombastic. I'm not putting down any all the Yonko because Oda and still guys remember. There's an entire day. So when I say the Yonko, and Shanks said he's coming for Teach, you know what I'm saying? If all the Yonko show up, because they said this is an event that the world, like, Oda doesn't come out and do that.
Something is crazy is going to happen on Egghead, and it's going to get revealed to the world after the fact, and it's going to shock the world.
I just think Oman Vegapunk dying. That's the big thing.
But Sean, remember what we talked about? I think this could be added into that as well, where the name of the ancient kingdom finally gets revealed at the end, and it parallels Ohara. Because when he was about to say the name, when he was about to say
talking about that, like Vegapunk die, and
he reveals the name of the ancient kingdom.
This Bruce idea at first, I just tell you
it's fire because like this whole Egghead thing kind of parallels Ohara. And remember in the O'Hara flashback, before he
Dragon
could
was
say
up.
before O'Hara could say the name, he got shot, right? Or did he say it and he got shot? We didn't hear it anyways. But I think it could replicate that where we finally get the name of the.
So you think we could get a situation where the Marines won't record the death of Vegapunk live, and they end up fucking themselves because
Think about it, right?
And
He's
Sean,
trying to make the internet, Sean. What if that whole thing gets?
Sean,
I don't know. There's something that could happen here.
uploaded
to the net or something, or all the snail responders. Like something could happen.
guys.
But
Guys.
Vegapunk is the wrong dude to piss off, because if this internet shit gets true, he could publish all the fucking dirt and you can't stop him.
Yeah,
that's better than the newspaper.
Guys, think about this. To what I'm saying, because Oda's been combining different arcs, right? People have been seeing O'Hara, they're seeing Sabuti, but what if Oda also throws in Marineford? Now, who all was involved with Marineford? And watch how it is. Luffy, Teach showed up, Buggy was there, and Shanks came to end shit, as well as the Marines. Marineford 2.0. I'm telling, like, this is setting up for another Marineford, but on steroids. If all the Yonko show up on the island, you got the Marines, you have the potential release of the information, like you said, and Shanks showing up at the end.
Which island you talking about?
No, Egghead. I'm saying, what if
I don't like that, because I want Dragon Dove shine on this island.
Hey, the revolution. Hey, who say he can't? The revolutionaries were there too. You had Ivankov, you had Kuma.
So based on
if Dragon shows up too,
so
I'm saying all these big players, Big News Morgans, all these big players show up at one point. That's going to be an event that will shock the entirety of the world.
Not even just that, like based on what, like this is what it says. It says the chain of events is going to culminate tomorrow, and the outcome will shock the world. So there's going to be a result of it's not just them just being there, but something is going to happen where someone takes an L, someone gets killed, something gets revealed. Is going to be a massive reveal. Like this is about to be crazy.
Think about it. If all the Yonko show up, even stuff will happen. But if all of them appear to there's either going to be one of two things. Either Morgans is going to spin that all of the Yonko are in cahoots together, or there's going to be a declaration of war. Because Shanks is there. You got Teach. You got Luffy. When Luffy finds out, there's going to be a declaration of war. You got Buggy going to say something. Somebody in the Marines, I'm telling you, there's going to be some declaration. And you got potentially Dragon. There's going to be some conversations and some
100%. 100%. Damn, I'm looking at this right now. This is insane.
All of the Yonko are at war. Because remember, none of the Yonko have talked to each other yet.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll say, it's not now. Now the entire world, if I'm in the One Piece world and all of the Yonko, because remember, Marineford, just 2 Yonkos meeting was scary. If all 4 Yonko converge, especially right after Wano,
yo, that would be nuts, bro.
I'm telling you, it's Oda, because with Teach being brought in here, why do you bring Teach in? Why?
Shanks.
Shanks is on his way. Shanks is coming. And just bring Buggy, Crossskill? Come on. You just introduced, come on, man. I'm not saying they're going to finish there, because I do think these other events on other islands are going to happen.
Yeah.
But it's Marineford, bro.
Yeah. Like this is the potential that can come out of this is just wild.
Out of the arc, and get this, out of the arc, people thought was just going to be a setup.
Yeah, we thought it was set up. Yep, get Vegapunk and leave. Nah, this is another crazy arc.
I told y'all. Now, did I think it was going to be this crazy? No, but I knew as soon as Vegapunk was involved,
I knew it was going to be crazy. Yeah, I knew we were going to get some crazy reveals, which we already
had. And there's not going to be trash arcs. Everybody, these going to be these short arcs. These going to be long arcs. And I'm like, are y'all kidding me?
One Piece is on a roll right now. We're on streak.
Like, people say, Oda was free from Wano. No, I told y'all, Wano was the beginning of the endgame. Now that Luffy's a Yonko, now Oda can write what he's been wanting to write from the beginning of the story. Like you can't because Oda's had to kind of be kitty glows with Luffy. It's like in a video game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't be if you're Kratos, you gotta get full power. You can't be going against Ares and think you're gonna have just the blades of
gotta get all the power ups
chaos.
first. Yeah, gotta get all the power ups to get into the actual story.
Goku had to go Super Saiyan against Frieza. Like that's just how these things work. Like it's basic writing. And like I keep telling people, if I were to tell you the story of One Piece,
bro, I got the episode right now though. We're this being long.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to actually end it.
My throat drying.
Bro,
off
for an
right
hour,
now.
yo, it was we're about an hour plus towards the time I wanted to end the
See,
stream.
I have the fool now. I see. So I pull in a Jordan moment right now, y'all didn't even know that.
Nah,
Full
but
game, bro.
that's how you know One Piece fire right now,
game.
bro.
It's the
That's
full
how you know.
strength. Huh?
That's how you know One Piece fire right now, bro. We're pushing conversations
Real talk,
past.
bro.
Yeah, facts. Nah, but I might as well end it as well. But hey, I appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully we can do this next week again, depending on how things go. I'll check in with most of you guys in the GC. I know Sean and the Animal are in there. Shout out to chat. Shout out to Henry Kassenberg. That's my guy. Cam Cobain. Shout out to you guys. Hey, shout out to UW and Sean coming up, pulling through. It's been a minute. We'll definitely have this.
That's on y'all, bro.
Happen again. But I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace out.
Peace. Yeah.